What's going on? Live for the NFC Championship, the 2021 NFC Championship, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady in Lambeau Field to take on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The game that we have been waiting for all season long in the NFC, the two best teams in the NFC, a rematch of Week 6. Two legendary Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Some people are calling it the GOAT versus the BOAT. Whatever you're calling it, bro, this is going to be a fun game, and I'm excited to break it down, talk about it, analyze it, and of course give you the play-by-play and my reactions. This game, I'm just pumped, man. I've been waiting all week for this. I've been waiting all season for this. This is just going to be good. You got Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in the playoffs. We've never had a chance to see it before. Finally, we are going to get a chance to see it. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I just think, like, overall, this is going to be a fun game. And whoever wins, I think we're going to get good football, and the better team is going to win the game no matter who wins. It's at Lambeau. It feels like the weather isn't going to be too much of a factor. It's not super snowy or anything like that. So we got the Stafford requested trade on the screen. And if you guys didn't already check out that video, reminder, go check it out. Go check it out. Go check out that video from yesterday where the chat wasn't working. So before I went live here, I had to check that people were already in the chat because I wasn't about to go live for this awesome, epic contest without anybody in the chat. So what's going on, Joshua, Trenton, Durkant, Bus is in the chat. He says Packers have the better quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, tight end, offensive line. And on the defensive side, it's arguable who's better. I think the Packers win. Durkant says hype. Joshua says let's go. Trenton says go Bucks. Joshua says Packers will win. James says Brady is going to go for that number 7 ring in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be live today for both games. I went here a little early, like about 5 to 10 minutes before the game, because I just wanted to give my overall thoughts of the game and kind of the way that I see it and the keys to the game for both teams. So you guys know who I'm picking. If you've watched the preview, if you've watched the picks, if you've watched the best bets, you understand who I'm picking. There has been a little bit of a change in terms of who's playing, who's not. The only real notable change, we knew that Vita Vea was going to play. It's reported that he's going to play around 25 snaps today. Antonio Brown, we knew, was out. And for the Packers, they will have Kevin King go, who is questionable going into the game. He might be a little limited, but it appears he'll play. And the one big loss for Tampa today is Antoine Winfield Jr., who is not going to be playing in the game. He's a key player, one of my favorite players from the NFL draft, free safety starter for them. Mike Edwards will take his place. So I would expect in this game early, especially for Aaron Rodgers to maybe take a shot in his direction. He had a pick versus Drew Brees last week, I think the last Drew Brees pass ever, and he also had a pick in week 6. So he is a good player, solid replacement for Tampa Bay, but certainly that will hurt their depth and hurt maybe the roles that you see from these players. So Todd Bowles is going to have to make a quick adjustment before game time to his game plan or to who's going to be out there for him. Ultimately, I don't know if that really, I think Winfield is an amazing player, but I think the game is going to be won or lost, right, for Tampa Bay at the line of scrimmage. I think if Tampa Bay wins the line of scrimmage, they have a drastically better chance of winning this game. I know it's obvious to say, but I think unlike any other team this week who is based around their quarterback, based around their skill positions, based around their talent, I think that Tampa Bay is more based around how they control the line of scrimmage, defensively and offensively. They want to run the ball, they want to stop the run, and they want to get after you and protect Tom Brady. If they do all those things, Tampa Bay has a much better chance of winning this game, and I would say it strongly favors them if they are able to run the ball and if they are able to stop the run in this game. It's old school, it's simple, it's 1990s football, but that's the way Tampa is built, and I think that's the way that they won the first game, and ultimately that's how they will win this game if they win this game. For Green Bay, simply you cannot get ran over in this game. You cannot lose the line of scrimmage. You can afford a stalemate here. You can go back and forth. It could be, okay, we just can't get constant pressure on Rodgers. You're going to lose, right? Constant runs on early downs that don't go anywhere are going to be not positive. So for Tampa, they want to win that line of scrimmage. They want to win the game through toughness, through basically establishing the tone there. But for Green Bay, I think the opposite is true. I think Green Bay wants to be a quick strike passing offense. I don't think they want to have Rodgers in the pocket very long. You can't afford Tampa Bay's pass rush to win this game. You have to get the ball out quick from Rodgers' hands. You have to rely on your receivers to win at the line of scrimmage, to get open. And you need, I think, to put the ball in Rodgers' hands on early downs to make him, spread it out. Get your receivers out there. Antoine Winfield's not there. Let's attack this young secondary. Let's test them early on. I know we got a great running game, but it's Aaron Rodgers that needs to take us to the Super Bowl if you're the Packers on offense. On defense, I think it's all about for Green Bay stopping the run. And I think, it's been successful to play more aggressive coverage on Tampa Bay over the past few weeks. We've seen New Orleans be able to do it. Now, it's going to be a question if Green Bay does it or not. Green Bay is typically more of a zone team. Alexander doesn't really follow anyone. That'll be interesting to see if he follows Mike Evans, because I think if he doesn't, that kind of opens up the Bucs offense, because Alexander's a great corner, but he doesn't really follow number one receivers very often. So I honestly think a key to the game is him following Mike Evans, because I think if you allow Tom Brady to get Godwin involved, get Evans involved, get Gronk involved, it opens up another avenue for him to throw the football, in my opinion. So I think for Green Bay, they need to just not get ran over at the line of scrimmage. They need to put the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands, and their pass rushers need to make plays in this game in key moments. Doesn't have to be constant pressure, but on third down, when you get the Bucs there, you need to have Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith, Kenny Clark. These guys need to come through with big plays. So those are the keys to the game for me. Some of them are quite simple. Of course, you can look to turnovers. That's always a key. Special teams, just general possession, where they get the football. Is there a big punt return in this game? Does a kicker miss a field goal? All those things. In the NFC Championship, in the Super Bowl, the game often comes down to turnovers. The game often comes down to field position. The game often comes down to short yardage, third down, and red zone. All those things are the foundation of playoff football. And more often than not, whoever wins those is going to win the game, guys. That's just the way it goes. It looks to be pretty sunny there in Green Bay. That's good. At least we're getting some nice weather. It's playoff weather. It's cold but sunny. That's the best way to go for playoffs. You get kind of a clean game. I'm not sure how the turf will be affected by snow earlier in the day, but it'll be good. Now the national anthem is set, so we're about to start this game. I'm a depressed Detroit fan, says, let's go Tampa Bay all day long. Nicholas says, hey, Mitch, what's going on, Nicholas? Jonathan says, Packers should make Brady pass a lot and Brady pass towards Jair on defense. Oh, another key to the game, I think, for Tampa, for you Bucs fans, is I want to see a lot of two tight end sets. I want to see a lot of Cameron Brate and Rob Gronkowski in this game. I think that's the way that you can attack the Packers defense, is by, in the passing game, attacking them off play action and attacking them down the middle of the field. So expect those guys to be in the lineup a lot, and if they are not, I think that's a coaching mistake. What's going on, Rob? What's going on, Mr. Singh? What's going on, guys? This game's going to be fun. If you haven't already, make sure you do. Gronk, spike that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. There is Mike Evans with the scuba suit on like Tom Brady. I wonder if Tom Brady's wearing the scuba suit today. I don't know. I don't think it's cold enough to wear the scuba suit for him. All right. That's the game we have later, Kansas City, Buffalo. Make sure you tune in for the game later. All right, reminder, we are doing both streams. Typically, I don't do both streams. We're doing both streams today, so tune in later. Don't forget. All right, so Tampa Bay and Green Bay. The Bays. The battle of the Bays, baby. We got the Bays. Let's get that score up. All right. So reporters are giving their last notes for the game. I want to hear your predictions for the game. You got the underdog Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or do you have the favorites, the Green Bay Packers? Let me know in the comment section. Ultra says that Tom Brady looks better in the Bucs uniform than he ever has in the Patriots uniform. Aaron Andrews is talking about how Arians is a tad concerned about the field conditions because the field isn't so great. I'm not exactly sure who that favors. Again, I think typically that favors the team that is bigger, stronger, not as quick field positions, or field conditions, I should say. But because Green Bay knows the field well, they played on the field, you would think that would favor them. So we'll see how the game goes. Levante David for Tampa Bay. I don't even know who that is for Green Bay at the middle of the field. Is that their third string quarterback? Ultra says 34-31 Bucs. Hope for a great game. I'm hoping for a great game regardless of who wins. Obviously, I'm cheering for Tampa, but regardless of who wins, I just want good football. Jonathan says 34-30 Packers. Rob says Bucs will be the first team to host the Super Bowl. Lenny says if Rodgers wins this game, all we're going to hear is Rodgers is better than Brady. Coach says Winfield is a big loss. Coach is going with the Packers. Yo, how you doing? What's up, man? Jake says 24-17 Bucs. Lower scoring game than a lot of people expect. That'll be interesting to see how the defenses perform today. What's the game plan for these quarterbacks and these offenses? Hot Take has the Bucs for the win. Jennifer says the coin flip is always tails. Jack says, what's up, my boy Mitch? What's going on, Jack? What's going on? We're ready for this game. I'm excited. I've been waiting all week. Let's go, baby. Let's go. If you haven't already Gronk spiked that like button, make sure you do. Hopefully you can stick around for my play-by-play analysis and reaction to this NFC Championship. This is the best quarterback matchup in the NFC Championship that I can remember, man. I don't remember one that was this good. When was the last time a NFC Championship featured a quarterback battle this good? Must be the 80s, the 90s. Maybe like Steve Young and Troy Aikman, or Steve Young and Brett Favre. I mean, that's probably the last time. I don't really remember two Hall of Famers in the NFC going at it. Matthias says, I really don't want Brady in another Super Bowl. Lenny says, if any of the offensive lines fall apart, then the team is going to lose. It's probably a good guess. Jake says, finish second in my fantasy. Thank you, Mitch, for the advice. No problem, Jake. Thank you for watching, bro. Joshua was expecting snow. Yeah, I kind of saw earlier in the week that the snow would stop before game time. I think that's honestly good. You know, I don't think snow. I love snow, but I prefer it in the regular season for the odd spectacle. But you always want to see fair field conditions. Now, this isn't fair field conditions. Green Bay obviously has the advantage here. They got the fans, not all the fans, but fans. They got the field in their favor. They are at home, so here we go. Jaden Mickens on the return to the 30, to the 35, 34-yard line. That's a good return. I mean, Tampa doesn't get a lot from their special teams. If they can get something from their return game in this one, that will definitely help them in this game. Let me know if you guys can hear. I'm just going to turn it down. I don't want to mess with that copyright stuff with the volume. So here we go. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay starting with the football. That means Green Bay gets it at half. Under center, first snap of the game. We have Leonard Fournette in the backfield. We have 3 receivers and Gronk in the game. Of course, no Antonio Brown. Scotty Miller is in the game. First play is a handoff up the middle, and that is a gain of about 2 or 3 yards to the right. It'll be interesting to see how the Bucs mix in their running backs. whether it will be a little bit more Ronald Jones this week than last, or if they'll stick with primarily Leonard Fournette. Now, last week, it was about balanced. They both played quite a bit, but we'll see what the game plan is if it's playoff Lenny. All right. 2nd and 7, Brady handoff once again, and he is stuffed to the 40-yard line. That's just a gain of 2, setting up a 3rd and short for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3rd and like 4, so 3rd and medium-ish. Leonard Fournette again with the run for 2. So the Green Bay defense, 13th in rushing, 7th in passing, 9th overall. 3rd down is going to be key to this game, converting on 3rd down. We got on Green Bay's defensive line, Kenny Clark, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith, and Rashawn Gary, who's had a really good couple recent games. 3rd and 4, we got Godwin in the slot, Mike Evans out wide to the left. Brady going deep down the field to his receiver. Are they going to... He caught it. Mike Evans caught it for a first big play into Green Bay territory. Gain of 27 on the fade route. Huge play, but I was just wondering because I don't know if he got touched. Okay, yeah, he got touched. Never mind. So yeah, huge play for Mike Evans. Huge 3rd down conversion. Tampa Bay has typically started slow this season, but if they can start fast, that is absolutely huge for them. At the 20 or 33-yard line of Green Bay, 2 wide receivers set to the left. Brady hands it off, and that goes for no gain. Leonard Fournette a little slow right now on his runs. Looks like he's not really comfortable with the footing, or I don't know really, but doesn't look great. 2nd and 9. Rashawn Gary with the stop. It looked like he might have had space there, but he didn't really explode through the hole. I'd like to see some more Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones was good in the first game. He had over 100 yards. Mike Evans, man, this is huge for him. This is his first playoff run of his career. It's been a long time coming, and that was a big 3rd down. Tom Brady in the shotgun. Brady throws it to the flat, and Leonard Fournette drops the football. He's got to play better, man. He's got to catch that ball. It's absolutely key to this game. You can't afford to make those mistakes. 3rd and 9 now. Fournette was good last week. Caught the ball well. He needs to catch the ball well here. Bruce Arians has got the mask on. A big shield over his face. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers to the right. Gronk to the slot to the left. Brady going down the field again. It's complete to Chris Godwin for another 3rd down conversion. Chris Godwin for 15 yards to the 20 of Green Bay. That's huge, man. If Brady can deliver on 3rd down, they're certainly going to have a really good chance to win. And these receivers are winning so far. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans coming through clutch on 3rd down on this first drive. Huge. Yeah, coach, I don't know. Is Shady even in the game? They haven't really played him a lot in a while, so we'll see. I think it would have to become bad if they play him for Lenny. There you go. Hand off to Lenny. Lenny jumps, hurdles a guy, gets a decent gain of 3 on 1st and 10. You got to wonder for the Bucs when that play action game on 1st down will come into the fold. Last week we saw it a lot in the second half versus the Saints, and it was effective for them. So if maybe they want to get this run game in the back of the minds of Green Bay so that they can hit them with play action a little bit later. Durcan says bad 3rd down defense. 2nd and 7. Chris Godwin in the game. In the slot, he motions from right to left. They got a bunch to the left now for the Bucs. Brady looking. Brady throwing to the flat, and it is again dropped by Leonard Fournette. Doesn't really even try to make a play on the ball and just kind of bats it down. I don't know why he didn't try to catch it. Leonard Fournette, you're going to have to catch the ball, pal. This is the NFC Championship game. What's up, guys? Gronk, spike that like button or dislike the video if you like, whatever you want. Just give me a like. 3rd and 7. Tampa Bay, 11 minutes in the first quarter. Another 3rd down thanks to Leonard Fournette dropping 2 passes. So we got Gronk at tight end and a stack to the left with Evans and Godwin. Brady, a blitz is on. He's going to the end zone. He's got a guy. Touchdown! That is Mike Evans. Mike Evans on the board early. Tampa Bay with the score. 6-0. 10:59 in the first, and the Bucs have already gone up 6-0. It just feels like Mike Evans, they're finding ways to get him away from Jair Alexander. Very, very smart. Again, I said, guys, before the game, the Packers need to put Alexander on Evans. That's a huge mistake. That's horrible coaching or whatever. I don't know if Alexander's incapable. 6-0. I think kicking is very important. So Suckup needs to make these extra points here. The extra point is right down the middle. Good kick by Suckup. You never know at these field conditions. I keep saying positions for some reason. What's up, Citrus? Thanks for spoiling. No problem. Rich says, let's go Tampa Bay. Kevin Durkant says it's third down every time. Hey, man, that's Tom Brady, bro. That's Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady in the playoffs. Third down, it doesn't matter. So 7-0. 7-0 Tampa. Can Green Bay respond? That's a huge drive. Only 5 minutes, but man, that was huge. I wasn't expecting that for Tampa right off the bat because Green Bay is an excellent first half team, and they thrive off leads. So that was huge for Tampa. Last week it was kind of like. I was watching, I was like, can they survive the Saints surge at the beginning of the game? And they did, ultimately. But the Saints in that last game kind of had like an early momentum, it felt like. And then Tampa was kind of able to overcome it. Gucci Mane says, Mike is so underrated. Damn right. Rich says, I feel the media is sleeping on the Bucs for the most part. I agree. I think a lot of people are saying this is going to be like Green Bay domination. So far, it has not been. So we'll see how it goes. Cobra says, Brady with 3 dimes. Damn right. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers can come back and throw some dimes of his own. Martin says, hey, Mitch, thanks for the live stream of the game. Go Bucs. Thank you, Martin, for joining. Hopefully you stick around. Go Bucs, baby. Citrus says, still salty. My Saints lost, but meh, it is what it is. Hey, I don't want to be that guy, but I think you're kind of used to the Saints losing in the playoffs. I don't know. Dylan says, hey, Kevin Durkant. Mike says, Tampa Bay. What's up, Mike? Durkant still thinks that A.J. Brown's better than Evans. Random Dude says, also, Tay is destroying Carlton Davis today. Random says, Gilmore 2019 or Ramsey 2020. I would go with Gilmore in 2019. He was Defensive Player of the Year. Noob says, Brady is the GOAT, and I'm a Saints fan. Jonathan says, media slept on Tampa Bay because they took a while to get their chemistry. Nicholas says, go Bucs. The Bears fan in the chat. What's going on? How's, what do you guys call yourselves? I don't know. What is it? The Bears. What do you guys call yourselves? The fandom in Chicago. I should know this, but I don't know this for some reason. How are the Bears fans feeling? I'm pretty sure they're pro Bucs, but how's that over there on social media? John says, hello. What's up, John? Durkant says Tampa is literally just throwing opposite Alexander. It's almost too easy. I mean, isn't that the game plan, though? Isn't that kind of what you're supposed to do? Man, I hope Godwin leaves the Bucs because, sheesh, those weapons ain't even fair. And they don't even have Antonio Brown today. But we'll see if they can keep it up. 10:59. Hot start by Tampa. They kick it off for a touchback, Green Bay. Now Aaron Rodgers comes out for his first drive of the day. Nicholas says, big Bucs guys in the Bears fandom. What's your guys' name? What do you guys call yourselves? I need to know this. Fabian says, hey, what do you think the Cowboys record will be in 2021? Plus, I'm rooting for the I'm rooting for the Bucs. I think they'll probably be favored to win the division, but I kind of want to see how the offseason goes first. Yep, Durkant, that's why you put the guy, looks like man on the left side of the field. Aaron Jones motions out of the backfield, handoff on first down for the Packers, and that's a gain of 2 for Jamal Williams. So Green Bay loves to use a lot of motion in their run game, a lot of motion in their pass game, They don't often hand it off to the receiver, but they use a lot of motion to keep those linebackers flowing, keep them on their toes. So look out for a lot of motion and play action and in the run game. That's definitely a key part of what the Packers do offensively. 2nd and 7. Again, no Antoine Winfield Jr. for Tampa's defense. Adams in the slot this time. He runs an out route. Rodgers throws in the middle of the field. It is complete to an open Mercedes Lewis at tight end. That's an easy completion for Rodgers for a first down. Remember, in that first game on week 6, the Packers were really, really good in the first 2 drives, but then it kind of all went downhill from there. Just a 4-man rush that time for Tampa Bay. We know that Todd Bowles is eventually going to send the Hounds. It just depends when. 1st and 10, 9:45 left in the first. Motion from Valdez-Scantling, Jamel Dean following. Handoff up the gut, and that goes nowhere. Literally no gain for Green Bay. That is stuffed by, I think, Shaquille Barrett. Was that Shaquille Barrett? Yes, sir. It's kind of different to watch the Bucs defense with all these sleeves on and stuff because it's cold. They typically don't wear these white long sleeves. Barrett looked a lot bigger. Barrett looks a lot bigger than he usually looks on the screen right now. 2nd and 9. Is it a 2 tight end set this time for Green Bay? 2 receivers. Adams wide to the right. Rodgers looking. He has pressure. He has to deliver it underneath. And that goes backwards. A loss of 1 to Aaron Jones. Rodgers had initial pressure up the middle, so he had to get rid of the football. And a nice defensive play by Tampa. That's what Tampa needs to do well in this game. Pressure and tackle. And that was Devin White, I believe, that time on Aaron Jones. Typically, it's Devin White who covers the running backs for the Bucs, and it's Levante David who covers the tight ends. So this time we have David all the way out wide covering the tight end Tonyan on the far right. Tonyan motions in, and that indicates probably man coverage for Tampa Bay. Now Tampa is showing blitz. Will they blitz? They send 5. Rodgers moving up in the pocket, and he is sacked. Huge first possession by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Great coverage to allow Shaquille Barrett to get that sack. That's the NFL leading sack leader from 2019. First possession. That is a 6 and out for the Green Bay Packers. Shaquille, that was almost ball was almost stripped there. Aaron Rodgers got to be careful. Shaquille Barrett knows how to strip that football. JPP knows how to strip that football. So punt coming up for Scott here. 4th and 17. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Punt is away, and the Bucs will not take it. That's not a great punt. The Bucs will get the ball at the 27-yard line. So far, the momentum in the favor of the underdog. Tampa Bay looking good offensively, looking good defensively. Have they put everything together? We'll see. Big drive for Tampa here to get this momentum, get another score here. We'll see if Green Bay starts marking Evans with Jair Alexander. Jennifer says, love it. John says, let's go. James says, Patriots always, because what we did in his 20 seasons with them, 9 Super Bowls, 6 Super Bowl titles. I assume you're talking about Tom Brady. Cobra says, Shaq Barrett is going to have a big game. I really like what they did on that snap. It didn't really appear to be an all-out rush, but what we saw was the edge guys of Tampa, they kind of almost like Patriot-like, right? They kind of contained Rodgers, and then once they saw Rodgers step up in the pocket, Barrett kind of pounced him, right? Because Rodgers loves to step underneath the tackle. He loves that. He loves stepping underneath the tackle and throwing outside the pocket. And Barrett knows that, right? So Barrett, he kind of rushing up the field, but not too far, slips his tackle with quickness and gets the sack. That was a nice sack by Shaq Barrett. Rodgers has got to be careful there because both JPP and Shaq, that you're not playing the Rams, okay? These guys are fast. These guys are quick. They can run you down. You're not playing the three-man interior line of the Rams where they're slow. You can run away from them. When you're the Bucs, you can, those edge guys are fast. They're basically linebackers. So you got to be aware of that. What's up, 6? Michael says, I would hate for the Bucs to go to the Super Bowl. Noob says, Julie Irving, the Bucs are setting the tone for the game. So yeah, we're jumping to conclusions. Kyrie says, Bucs aren't winning. Get over it. They only have 1 touchdown. Carlos says, YouTube is blocking search for live streams. Anything NFL. Had to get in the channel to find the stream. Oh, really? That sucks. That sucks. But hope now that you're here, hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy the stream. How you guys feeling after 1 possession each for both teams? I think this was what I was nervous about cheering for the Bucs. I was nervous about the first quarter. All right, second possession for Tampa Bay. Michael says, are you really Kyrie Irving? So the Bucs start the ball on the second drive, 1st and 10, at the 27-yard line. Their own 27. This one's a unique set. We got pulling lineman for Ronald Jones. Jones gains 4. That's the best carry for a running back all day for Tampa. Tampa, I think, needs to be more. They scored a touchdown on the first drive. A lot of it was on 3rd down. Almost all their yards came on 3rd down. They need to be better on 1st down. That's a start. 2nd and 6. I like that run, too. I like that little full house, old school package there. 2nd and 6. 7 minutes left in the first. We have 5 wide now for Tom. We got Godwin in the slot. Brady throws outside. That is open and complete. That's Cameron Brate, who's been big these playoffs. Not for a 1st down, so another 3rd down here for Tampa Bay. I cannot show the game, unfortunately, guys. Sorry. I will be providing commentary analysis, but I can't show the game. Who will win the other game tonight? I'm leaning. I want the Bills to win. I don't necessarily know who's going to win, but I want the Bills. And I think they got a good chance. 3rd and 1. Handoff for Tampa, and that is a conversion. That's key. 3rd and shorts, guys. Remember, short yardage, red zone, 3rd down. Short yardage, red zone, 3rd down. So far, Brady and the Bucs 4 for 4 on 3rd down. Green Bay 0 for 1. 1st and 10, 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Brady, under center again. A lot of under center stuff here. 1st and 10, and we got 3 receivers set on the field. Brady, handoff, again on 1st down. That goes for no gain. You'd like to see them mix in the occasional pass on 1st down. I understand you want to get that run game going, but 2nd and long here. 2nd and like 10, maybe 9. Y says, let's go Green Bay. TikTok says we got the win. Samuel, he believes in the Bucs, he says. Samuel says, which person scored the touchdown? Mike Evans. 2nd and 9. Brady. Play action screen. That goes to Scotty Miller, and he's tripped up. Great tackle there. I think that's Kevin King. Yeah, that's King. Great tackle, because I think if Miller makes that guy miss, he probably goes for a 1st down. Because he juked out another guy there, but great tackle by King. That was a play that they ran last week or 2 weeks ago to Antonio Brown. And that's usually Antonio Brown on that play. So now it's 3rd and very long for Tampa Bay. So far, Tampa's been unreal on 3rd down. Can they convert again here? Screen pass. That is Chris Godwin who converts. Terrible tackling. And an awesome, I said last year, not so much this year. That's an element that Chris Godwin was amazing at last year. Chris Godwin was the best yards after catch receiver in the NFL last year. And that's the skill he has, man. That's the skill he has right there. That's bad tackling by Green Bay. So right after a great tackle by Kevin King, you got a phenomenal broken tackle by Chris Godwin. 5 first downs for Tampa. Now they have the ball at the 50-yard line. Tom Brady play action on first down. Brady looking. He's got time. He goes wide to the right. And that is well contested by Alexander on Godwin. Looked like maybe a little handsy there. The Bucs sideline saying he might have pushed, but that's incomplete. So 2nd and 10. I like the play call, though. I like the play action on first down. I like that. Brady had lots of time to make that throw, so that's good to see if you're a Bucs fan. So 2nd and 10. We got 3:48 left in the first. Brady 6 for 9, 72 yards and a touchdown. You got Gronk again at tight end. Brady in the shotgun. I think that's Ronald Jones, who's the back. And actually, the crowd is affecting this snap from Tom here. Brady pumps. Brady goes. And that's incomplete off the hands of Tyler Johnson, the rookie. That was close to caught. I'm sure the pump fake there was on set play, like part of the play. He saw it. Brady knew that was the safety was going to be right there. So nice decision by Brady, but his receiver just can't make that tough catch. It would have been a nice catch. Would have been a very nice catch. Tyler Johnson made a couple last week that were very impressive. So 3rd and 10 again for Tampa. They need to start doing better for early downs. 3rd and 10. Brady's got pressure and Brady goes down. That is Kenny Clark, who we expected might be a problem for Tampa. And Green Bay finally makes a stop on 3rd down. And Tampa is going to be forced to punt. So Tampa's been moving the ball very well, but I'd just like to see more efficiency on early downs. I think if they can do that on these upcoming drives, they're going to do well on offense today, but they need to do better on 1st and 2nd down, man. So nice stop, nice sack by Kenny Clark, one of the best interior linemen in the league. Now this is a chance for Tampa to pin Green Bay deep. Let's see what Pinion does here. 4th and 16. Pinion punts it away, and a nice punt. That's going to be fair caught by Green Bay at about the 10-yard line, and Rodgers will have 90 yards to go. Now, I'm kind of confused why Green Bay fair caught that, because it looked like the returner had like 5 yards to work with there, but nevertheless, maybe he's playing it safe. So Green Bay will get the ball back for the 2nd time today. So far, very interesting game. Interesting start to the first quarter. Tampa's been the better team thus far, but only 7 points to show for it. So we'll see what happens on this second Aaron Rodgers drive. Guys, if you haven't already, Gronk, spike that like button. Let me know what you think about this game. Get in that comment section. Get active. I want to hear from you guys. Michael says, too bad the Saints are out. Rico says the Saints suck. Why is everyone talking about the Saints? Who is the best teammate to Brady? Do you mean like the best player that he played with, or like his best teammate? Because those are kind of two different questions. Yeah, the Bucs offense is really weird. Like 3rd down, just like every 3rd down, and their 1st and 2nd down. I mean, they need better play calling on those plays. We'll see if the Bucs D can come up big again on this drive, or if Rodgers will put up some points. What do you guys think so far? Kansas, huge stop for Green Bay. Best teammate. Who? I'd probably say Edelman. Best teammate. Not best player that he played with, but probably best teammate. Noob says, I'm thinking that the Bucs are going to win, or winning. Martin says, like button is Gronk spiked with emphasis. I think it's a very nice start for the Bucs, says Martin. Singh says, at least we finally have a good quarterback matchup in the Super Bowl, but we'll find out which quarterback makes it, which QBs make it. Who are you cheering for, Mr. Singh? I think I know on the NFC side, but the AFC side. 1st and 10, shotgun for Rodgers. This is a screen, and that goes basically nowhere. Tampa all over it. Jamel Dean, Ultra's favorite Buck, with a nice tackle and force out. 2nd and long. Again, guys, 1st and 2nd down. Crucial. You got to be good on 1st and 2nd down. 2nd and 8. I don't know how that gained 2 yards, but 2nd and 8. 2:30 left in the first. Motion here and play action. Sack by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is Jason Pierre, veteran of the Super Bowls, Paul. You know what's awesome is that I watched Jason Pierre-Paul torment the Patriots in 2011, and now I get to cheer for him. So, Jason Pierre-Paul with a huge sack on Turner. Freaking made Turner look like a turnstile. That's for sure. Rodgers goes down. Pressure is key. We know this. Pressure is key. 3rd and 15. Packers inside their own 5-yard line. Carlton Davis following Davante Adams all over the field. Now there's a moved pocket for Rodgers. Rodgers on the move. Throws, and it's converted. I believe he caught it. Yes, he did. Alan Lazard. Nice ability by, nice play call, I should say, by Matt LaFleur to move that pocket so that the rush was kind of stagnant there. That's a huge conversion for Green Bay. Huge. He wasn't really open till the last second, and Rodgers just trusted him to come down with it. So nice trust by Rodgers and nice play by Lazard to kind of maneuver his way open there. 1st and 10 at the 28. Quick screen to Adams. Adams makes Davis miss and gets the 1st down. So 13-yard gain on 1st down. Devin White was running Adams down. 1 minute left in the 1st quarter. Davis got to make that tackle. Remember, tackling's crucial. It's tough. It's tough to get used to that field, but you got to make those tackles. I still don't know why offense never gets called for stiff arms to the face. Like, I like how defense gets called for everything and offense never gets called for that. 1st and 10. I guess as long as you don't grab the mask, it's okay. Play action for Rodgers. He throws to the flat once again. That's Tanyan, who gets stopped for a 4-yard gain, but that's a positive play on 1st down. Nice tackle by Bunting. So 2nd and 5. And that might be the end of the 1st quarter. They might get one more play off here. Tanyan's been really good, kind of like a breakout tight end this year. 2nd and 5. Davis again at the far right on Adams. And the 1st quarter is over. So after the 1st quarter, very interesting quarter. Green Bay has gotten a little going there with a big 3rd down and 15 conversion by Alan Lazard. Now they have the ball and they're moving it. Tampa's up 7-0. Interesting 1st quarter. Tampa has 2 sacks. Packers have 1. Christopher says, glad we're starting fast. That's what the Bucs need to do. I think Adams has just been targeted once so far. Once in the 1st quarter. Not a great sign for the Packers. They need to get that guy involved. Gronk, spike that like button, guys. If you enjoyed that first quarter. I like the pace. Both teams are intense. You feel the tension. Do you think Drew Brees will retire? I think Drew Brees is going to retire, yes. Jonathan says this is going to be a good one. James says go TB12. Blazing says only 7-0. Yes, only 7-0. I mean, like, it's a low score. That's kind of what I was saying. It's only 7-0. There's been what? 2 possessions each? I don't think I'm mistaken on that. 2 possessions each. Tampa's had definitely more of the time of possession. $77 people in here. What's going on, guys? Glad for you to join me. Remember, I got both games today. So we're 1 quarter down. 1 quarter down out of 8. 1/8 of the way to determine who will go to the Super Bowl. I think that was an interesting quarter again. I think the main takeaways are Tampa's been able to get a bit of pressure with a 4-man rush. They haven't really blitzed. Green Bay, those first and second downs are very crucial. Them with those yards after catch plays. Tampa needs to be better on first and second, but they've been very good on third down. And Tom Brady looks good so far. 2nd and 5. Rodgers from the shotgun again. Adams in the slot this time. Handoff. And that goes for maybe, okay, he pushes his way for 2 yards. It's going to make it 3rd down again. 3rd and medium. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 for Green Bay. Aaron Jones with a gain of 2. Yes, I did, Jack. Yes, I did. Tim says, go Pack, go. What's up, Tim? 14-30. Second play of the second quarter here. 3rd and 3. Now we see Sean Murphy bunting on Devontae Adams in the slot. We have 2 high for Tampa. Rodgers going down the field. That's converted. Valdez-Scantling for a touchdown. Wow. Huge play by Green Bay. Bad coverage. Valdez-Scantling beats, I think that was Davis, off the line of scrimmage for 6. Huge play for the Packers. They needed that. Yep. Valdez-Scantling just beats him off the line with speed. He gets off the jam, and he goes for a touchdown. That's a bold play. 3rd and 3, you go with the fade, man. That's bold. They convert, though. It worked. I'm surprised by the 2 safety look, and then you didn't have the safety help over top. They must have came down. So Crosby kicks it through the uprights. 7-7. Big play by Valdez-Scantling. The Packers needed that one. Tie game now. Tie game. Ooh, we got a good game on our hands, guys. We got a good game on our hands. Kyrie Irving says, haha. The score is updated. 7-7. Bucks will get the football. How do you allow that? Says, bro, what is it? What is this? What is your name? I don't know how to pronounce it. Rudder? Rudder? Jonathan says, let's go. Yeah, 2 huge third down conversions by Rodgers and the Packers there for the touchdown. Similar to the first down or the first series by Tampa Bay. Jack says, let's effing go. Blazing says MVP to MVS. I'm interested why they swapped the matchups there, because it felt like Davis was fine on Adams, and then they put I guess because Adams went into the slot. Who's the MVP quarterback this year? Rodgers. Singh says don't run the ball versus Tampa. Yeah, it's tough. Tampa's getting the ball back. Robert says hi. What's up, Robert? Islanders fan. 7-7. Game's tied. Tampa played very aggressive on that third down. Big Play says Aaron is not human. Michael says I predict a Bills-Packers Super Bowl. Jonathan says, yes, we got a game on our hands. Big Play says, Mitch, let's just say Aaron Rodgers is not human. So 1 minute into the second, Packers tie it up on a huge 3rd and 3. Bucs get the ball back. Return here by Mickens. Mickens with another okay return to the 27, 28-yard line. It looks like returns could definitely be a factor in this game considering the wind. That one was again short by Green Bay, where Tampa started with Mickens started with the ball around the 10-yard line. So we'll probably see more returns than we typically see. And like a dome, it's usually a touchback. So that could be a factor for both teams. 14 minutes left in the second quarter. We got 3 receivers again. Another stack to the right for Tampa. Brady calling an audible at the line. Handing it off. And that's stopped at the line of scrimmage by Kenny Clark, who shedded his blocker and stopped Jones at the line. Bucs need to do one of two things. Stop running the ball on first down or run the ball better on first down. 13:40 left in the second. Tampa's got the ball now. Second and 9, Brady in the 5 wide now. Brady again calling checks at the line. Throw inside, and that is dropped, I want to say, by Chris Godwin. The Bucs are shooting themselves in the foot. They need to make these plays, man. Third drop already by the Bucs. A little inside slant. It was open. Ball was put on Godwin, and Godwin just dropped the ball again. He's been having drop issues. I don't know if that's because of his hand injury earlier in the year, but he needs to come up with those catches. 3rd and 9 again, so another 3rd and long for the Bucs. They're not doing themselves any favors on these early downs. 3rd and 9. Chris Godwin in motion to the slot to the right. Brady takes the snap. Brady with a 4-man rush. Brady moving. Brady going up top with a floater, and it is caught! That's Chris Godwin making a huge play after just dropping the ball. I don't know what the Bucs are so weird, bro. I don't even know how to explain this team. So it was just one-on-one. Just Brady just floated it up there. And Chris Godwin makes a ridiculous catch. Just ridiculous. Brady just chucked it. He said, F it. Awesome catch. He double caught it too. Awesome catch. 1st and 10 at the 20 of the Packers. And all of a sudden, the Bucs are in business. I don't know how this team goes from dropping a simple slant to catching that. Here we go. Leonard Fournette with a spin move. Leonard Fournette. Touchdown. Oh, my God. What a run. Playoff Lenny. Playoff Lenny. Playoff Lenny. Steelers fans are having nightmares. 13-7. Steelers fans are saying, oh my God, this looked like 2017. Leonard Fournette jumps over a guy. Stiff arms. Alexander says no. Spin move says get out of here. And runs to the touchdown. Leonard Fournette. Look at that. Leonard Fournette looking like Warwick Dunn on that play. Maybe a little Mike Allstott on that play. 13-7, 12:24 left in the second quarter. Playoff Lenny has arrived. 13-7, another big extra point, guys. Suck up. The kick is, again, right down the middle by Suck Up. And Tampa is up 14-7. So right after a huge touchdown by Aaron Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling, Tampa with a huge catch from Chris Godwin and an explosive run by Lenny go up a touchdown, 14-7. Continuing to put that pressure on Aaron Rodgers to make those plays. Those are also huge. In playoff football, man, those response drives are so big. The ability to, you just got scored on and then respond right away, huge. Fournette was terrible during the regular season, but he's been fantastic in the playoffs, and I hope he continues to play great. Again, guys, I have to give my honest analysis. I tell you when I think a player is good, and when a player is good and I was wrong, I'll tell you when I was wrong. I was wrong. He's playing great. Now, that was his first good run of the day, but it just so happened to be an amazing run. The other runs he's had today were terrible. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Do I have milk in a bag? I think you're referring to Canada sometimes having milk in a bag. I'm not familiar with milk in a bag. Now, I've seen it before, but I'm not with the milk in the bag, Opium. Jonathan says this is going to be a high-scoring game. Mike says, we all see what will happen now. Book it. Rico says TB is the GOAT. Random says Browns are winning. Connor Mack bad takes. Jennifer says that's okay. It happens. Gamer, eGamer TV says let's go Bucks. Connor says playoff Lenny entered the chat. Jennifer says you're about 3 to 5 minutes behind. That's probably the stream that's 3 to 5 minutes behind. I don't think I'm 3 to 5 minutes behind. I'm watching the game on TV, so I don't think so. Mike says, it's now obvious that this is football. What do you mean? Obviously, this is football. I didn't know the NFL played hockey. Singh says, Mitch, Super Bowl, which matchup will be the best to the worst? In my opinion, my favorite matchup, even though I want the Bills to win, is Bucs and Chiefs. That's my favorite matchup. Second best matchup would be Packers and Chiefs. Third best matchup would be Bucs and Bills. And fourth best matchup would be, were those all the matchups? I don't even know. Packers and Bills would be the worst, in my opinion. 12:24 left in the second. Fumbled kick return by Williams, and Williams is going to be stopped. That's big. Tampa Bay so far also been winning field position. That's also crucial. Jamal Williams, a little bit of a bobble there on the return. Or maybe he was going to let it go, but he had to take... I see. He had to take it because... I thought he bobbled it, but he had to take it because it bounced at the 1 yard line instead of going into the end zone. So Williams was like, oh, shit, I got to take it. Because if the other team grabs the ball there, it's their ball on a kick return. It's not like a punt. Mitch, say about. I'm not Eastern Canadian. Eastern Canadians say about. I'm Western Canadian. So we say about around these parts. Michael says that should be a touchback. I don't know. It didn't look like it. It looked like it bounced before the end zone. Let's see. If it hits the chalk, is it a touchback? Okay, so they're challenging if it's a touchback. That is a rare rule that ever gets challenged. Martin says Bills versus Bucks would be storybook. What do you mean, bud? I think it would be good, but it's definitely, you got to say it's definitely less interesting than Mahomes and Brady. In my opinion, at least. Samuel says, who scored the second touchdown for the Bucks? Leonard Fournette. And the first for the Packers was Valdez-Scantling. So we're thinking it should be a touchback in the chat. Nicholas says we got a game here. Yeah, it's going to be good, man. This is a huge drive for both teams. If the Bucs can get another stop, huge. If the Packers can get a score, huge. I picked the Bills, yeah. Nicholas, when you get to this point and you predicted the Super Bowl before the year, it's really hard to pick the other teams. I mean, I could have hedged it, but that's not the way I roll. I don't hedge. Tampa says, if we ultimately advance, I'm terrified if we play the Chiefs. Tampa, to be fair, both the Chiefs and the Bills are very similar teams. So you're facing a very similar matchup. Now, I'd probably say, I don't even know who would be better. But, hey, they played a really close game they dominated the second half versus the Chiefs. They played terribly in the first half. I think either way, no matter who wins either game, this is going to be a good Super Bowl. I don't think any game is going to feature a blowout. That's for sure. Nicholas is hedging his bets. Who saw Connor get knocked out? I saw it, unfortunately. I wanted him to win because I think it's good for the UFC if he's good and he wins. But it's not the way she goes. Yeah, Nick, I agree. I thought last year, I didn't feel like the Packers last year deserved to be there. Neither did Tennessee, to be honest. I mean, Tennessee had a great game versus the Ravens, but I thought that was kind of fluky. Pressure on Rodgers! And the throw is incomplete. Great ability by Rodgers to at least escape the sack. But pressure all over Aaron, and Aaron's starting to get a little frustrated. You know that's a key for Tampa. Shaq Barrett, dominant so far. Shaq Barrett's been here, guys. Remember, he was a part of the 2015 Broncos. Todd Bowles has got a smile on his face right now. You can't really tell because he's wearing a mask, but he's got a smile on his face. So 4 wide for Green Bay. And now Aaron Jones splits out. And Devin White takes him. The Bucs sending 5. Pressure, but conversion. Valdez-Scantling beats Jamel Dean on the quick slant route and gains 11 or 12 yards. And this is what I wanted to see from Green Bay earlier in the game, was spreading them out. I think that's how you have to try to attack Tampa. You need to spread them out. 1st and 10, 11:50 left in the second quarter. Green Bay football. I'm Italian and French Canadian. Italian and French Canadian. Throw to the flat, Adams for a gain of 3. But I do think I have a little bit of something else in there too, because I don't know how many Italians are blonde. Samuel says, who scored the second touchdown for the Bucs? I already answered this question. Fournette. First for the Packers was Valdez-Scantling. 2nd and 7. Second grab by Devontae Adams. 3 yards. 11 minutes left in the first half. A toss. He's got an opening. Williams breaks a tackle. Williams gains a first down, and the first effective run by Green Bay. He's pumped. Jamal Williams is pumped. 10:45 left in the second. Packers moving the ball. Do I look German? 10:30 left in the first half. LaFleur calling those plays. LaFleur's one of the best in the league on script, but the script may be running out. 1st and 10. 4 receivers tight to the formation. Rodgers throws quick to Adams. That's complete for a gain of 4, but Devin White's there to corral him. So this is good offense in my opinion. This is effective, efficient offense from the Packers. This is what I wanted to see if they were going to win this game. This is what I wanted to see. Adams comes off the field though. Very interesting. Valdez-Scantling as well. So Packers going heavy on this play. So far 18 yards rushing for Green Bay. 2nd and 5. 2 tight end set here. Possession's about even. Bucs got 1 more minute of possession. Motion from 49. Toss to the left for Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones breaks it and gets another first down. To, I don't even know what yard line. I couldn't see. 30 maybe? Maybe the 40. For 35-ish. Another nice, effective toss run by Green Bay. So they're getting a little bit of their run game going. That's good to see for if you're a Packers fan. 1st and 10 at the 30 of Tampa. Aaron Rodgers under center again. 2 receivers set to the left. Play action for Rodgers. Screen to Mercedes Lewis, and he gains 9. Red zone defense is key here. So, Green Bay, really nice play calling. I like their play calling on this drive. Maybe they found their rhythm here. This drive, 4 for 5, 30 yards for Aaron Rodgers. A lot of quick throws. 8:15 left in the second. Motion from Jones. Rodgers throws to the flat to Jones. Nice block by Tonyan. Fumble, but recovered by Tonyan. Ooh, that was lucky for Green Bay, because if Bunting picks that up, that's a touchdown. How did Jamel Dean get up and then force the fumble? If Tonyan doesn't pounce on that ball, oh, that was Whitehead who forced the fumble, but Dean got up quickly to make the tackle. If Tonyan doesn't pounce on that ball, that's a touchdown for Tampa Bay. 1st and 10, 7:30 left. These offenses killing the clock. Rodgers under center again. 2 receiver set. Hand off up the gut. And looks like no room. Jones does his best to gain a yard. Looks like the Packers have had some success running the ball out wide, but not so much up the middle. Vita Vea has been a factor. He's definitely been playing in this game. This is the highest percentage in the NFL since 2000 in red zone offense. 2nd and 9. That's the Packers. Green Bay is cold, says Mike. Adams is in the slot. Jones is the back. 2nd and 9. Handoff again to Jones, up the middle. Jones gains 7. Another nice run out of the shotgun. So 3rd and short, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. That's where they want to be. It's like a fake screen run. Like a RPO or something. 3rd and 2. Huge 3rd and 2. Huge. 6 minutes left in the second. Lazard in motion. Jamel Dean follows him. Lazard lined up as a tight end. Handoff up the middle. That is a first down for Jones. Surprising that they're running the ball, but effective. First and goal. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second. Aaron Rodgers, first and goal. Holding them to a field goal here would be huge for Tampa. Put the jersey on. Nah. Gotta have it hanging up. Gotta have it hanging up. First and goal, Rodgers. Tonyan, motion. Adams looks to be one-on-one to the left. Timeout called by Rodgers. Almost ran out of time. 5:13 left in the second. It's been an offensive game, but the offenses, are kind of taking their time, especially Green Bay. Green Bay's taking their time. They're slowing down the tempo. Slowing it down. Another commercial. Oh, we're back. First and goal. 5 minutes left in the first half. Look for Rodgers to possibly target Adams here. That's who he likes to go to. Tonyan possibly as well. Rodgers in the shotgun. One safety high for Tampa. Now he's telling guys to get on the line. I don't know. The throw is quick to Adams, and back shoulder was there, but not complete. Incomplete. Looks like Adams had it. He got the release he wanted to. Not the greatest throw, maybe just slightly off on the timing. He got enough separation to make that play, but not able to. You have to be careful if you're Tampa. You don't want to line up one-on-one with Adams in the red zone too often. That's too easy for Green Bay. Second and goal. Is this Mitch Trubisky? No. Two receivers to the right. Adams in the slot now. Jamal Williams, the back. Rodgers looking, throwing, and it's deflected. Could have nearly been intercepted, and Adams is throwing a fit. I don't know why. Levante David was there to nearly make the interception. Just read that very well. That's Levante David for you. Ah, man. David, throw your hands up. Try and catch it, bro. Even if he would have completed it to Adams, I don't know why Adams is throwing a fit. Like, he didn't even get hit or contacted. Third and goal. Huge third and goal here. 5 minutes left in the first half. 5 wide for Green Bay. Rodgers trying to make him jump. 4-man rush for Tampa. Rodgers throws, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Adams nearly had it, but out of bounds. And again, Adams throws a fit because he didn't score a touchdown. 4th and goal. 5 minutes left in the first half. Adams double teamed there. He made a nice move to get open, but just not able to get his feet in. Not enough room in the end zone. That's why it's tough to score touchdowns in the red zone, guys. You don't got a lot of room to work with. And Allen Lazard was wide open. Rodgers made the pass it to the wrong guy. Lazard won at the line of scrimmage, and I guess Rodgers was all in on Adams, but no conversion. So Tampa with the win there. They hold them to a field goal, 14-10, and now the opportunity with 5 minutes remaining to possibly go up 2 scores, but we'll see what happens. Justice says they forced it to Adams too much. They had other people open. I agree. Allen Lazard was wide open, not just open, wide open. His defender fell because of the crappy turf in Lambeau, and Lazard was wide open. So maybe the Bucs escaped that one, but hey, sometimes, like I say, guys, great defense isn't always great defense. Sometimes it's just bad offense. This is a good game so far. I agree, Jennifer. Give us your top 5 running backs of all time, asked Rich. Give me Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, And then once you get to 4 and 5, it gets tough. I think you have to put Emmitt Smith in there. I think Emmitt Smith, honestly, like he's kind of underrated now. Like, people always talk about how he's overrated, but I think just because he wasn't the flashiest guy, I think he kind of became underrated. So I'd put Emmitt Smith at 4. And number 5, I think you could argue a plethora of guys. There's probably like 4, 5, 6 guys that you could argue for number 5. Love Gale Sayers. Love AP. Love OJ as a player. But I think, honestly, there was few guys that were more complete than LaDainian Tomlinson. So I'd put LaDainian Tomlinson at number 5, just off the top of my head with doing no research. But those are my top 5 running backs of all time. So 14-10, Tampa Bay getting the ball. Marshall Faulk's another. Definitely would be top 10 for me. One of the, arguably the best receiving running back of all time, Marshall Faulk. I think he did a lot to change the game, to be honest with you. Brokey says, I missed the top 3. What did he say? Someone can tell you. Rodgers' screen count at 7. What do you mean? Who are the top? Oh, you mean like throwing a screen? He throws a lot of screens. Who are the top 3 best drafting teams? That's a good question. I don't even know. Off the top of my head, right now, Tampa is one of them, but I don't think, like, historically they are. As of recently, who would I say are the top 3 drafting teams? That's a good question. I think Baltimore is one of them. I don't really know the others. Maybe. Man, that's tough. That's tough, man. I don't know that answer. Green Bay historically has been one of them because that's how they primarily have built their teams. But recently, they've been more free agency driven. Who's your MVP? Mine is Deshaun Watson because he was the most valuable player to his team. I agree that Deshaun Watson was better than a lot of people expect, or think or know of, but you can't give him the MVP just because of their team's record. I think the MVP was Rodgers. Screen pass on first down to Leonard Fournette. There are blockers in front, but a great tackle by, again, Kevin King. So Packers fans will criticize him sometimes for his coverage, but guy can tackle. That's a 7-yard gain on a screen. I think if Fournette breaks that tackle, he has maybe a 20, 30-yard gain on his hands. Connor says, Mitch, please acknowledge that you are... No, I'm not. I'm not German at all. 2nd and 3. 4:33 left in the first half. And there is a Packer defender coming off. That is, I think, Barnes, their middle linebacker. He's crucial. He's their best middle linebacker by a mile. He already has a club on his hand, similar to JPP, so he's out of the game right now. Expect Brady to attack whoever is replacing him. 2nd and 3, handoff. And that goes for maybe a yard. So Packers doing a really good job of stopping the run. Outside of 1 or 2 carries by the Bucs, Green Bay has been a very good stopping the run. Better than I expected. So now it forces another 3rd down, 3rd and 2. 4 minutes left in the first half. What up, BLV? What's up, Timothy? 3rd and 2. 6 for 7 on 3rd down is Tampa. Can they convert another here? 3 receivers to the left. Brady under center once again. I think it's Ronald Jones. I can't really tell. Play action for Brady. He throws it. It's caught. That's Chris Godwin. That's a nice little trick play there by Brady. That looked a lot like a Patriot, Rob Gronkowski. Fake the block and then get out there on a route. Love it. And that's what happens when Like it was a fake block by Godwin and he slips out. I love it. But that's what happens when you run the ball so much, especially in these situations where it's predictable, that then you can start to hit them with play action because they're definitely not expecting it. Like when Tampa runs the ball every time on first down and every time on third down and short, like you expect them to do that. 1st and 10. Brady throws quick, and it's incomplete to Scotty Miller. Bad pass by Brady, just too hot. Should have put a little less on that. Too hot for Scotty Miller. 2nd and 10. Brady's smiling about that one. Scotty Miller goes out, and I guess that would mean it's rather 2 tight ends or Tyler Johnson comes in. I'd like to see Tyler Johnson get a little involved. 2 tight ends. It looks like Brady's in the game. Fournette is the back. 2nd and 10, 3:04 left in the second. Bucs again in Packer territory, but can they get points? 2nd and 10, Brady throws quick, and that is stopped quick. That's another good tackle by Green Bay. That's, I think, Christian Kirksey, number 58. Is that him? Not quite sure. Mike says going deep. So another 3rd and long. Mr. Brio says just found the channel, loving it. Listening from Newfoundland. What's up, man? Fellow Canadian. Love to see Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. All right, 3rd and 9. 2:25 left in the second. Huge 3rd down here. Tom Brady in the shotgun. Quick snap. Brady throwing. And that's incomplete. Good defense by Green Bay. Nothing there for the Bucs. Brady's talking to the ref. Not necessarily sure why. 4th and 9, and I think the Bucs are going to punt. So the Bucs have been able... That was a late hit by Green Bay. I think that's why Brady was mad. That was a late hit. It wasn't called. That's typically called on Brady. That was not called that time. 2nd and 2 minutes 17 seconds left in the first half. Punt by Pinion. And fair caught at the 12-yard line by Green Bay. Bucs up 4. Green Bay with a chance to score before half and get the ball after half. We'll see if this is the turning point of the game that the Packers need or if the Bucs defense will come up big. Solid punt. Last time the Packers were back here, Rodgers made a spectacular play. Allen Lazard, spectacular 3rd down conversion that was able to get them their first touchdown. What can they do here? 2:10 left in the first half. Ball is out at the 13-yard line of Green Bay. Rodgers hands off, and Jamal Williams goes backwards. Probably no gain there. Nice play by Edwards, the safety, to come down in the box and make that stop. 2-minute warning for the Packers, and it is 2nd and long, 2nd and 10. I like there's been some nice defense, nice offense. I mean, this is a good playoff game. We 2 good teams here, 2 well-matched teams. It's nice to see. Tampa needs to cash in. They've had a couple of drives where they've been around the 50-yard line and haven't been able to get quite into field goal range, and that's hurt them a little bit. Green Bay miscue on the last drive in the red zone between Rodgers and Adams. A couple missed opportunities. So both teams have had some bad plays, good plays. It's been a good game. I'm not, Jennifer. I'm not German. Rich says Spy Gate. Timothy says it's a chess game. Mike says someone is going to win. That's a good call, Mike. I don't think anyone will tie today. Let's go, guys. Let's get to 70 likes before halftime. Let's go. 70 likes before halftime. Thanks for sticking around for this first half. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. This has been a good first half. Fun first half. Tense game, man. Tense game. To determine who will get to the Super Bowl in the NFC will be Aaron Rodgers and the Packers or Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Lambeau. Bethel says, oh, look, working chat. I had to make sure before I went live, Bethel, that this thing was working. And it is. So Don says, hello, football fan. What's up, Don? Don, you got any action on these games, bro? Brokey says, yeah, I think the team with the most points will win. That's not a bad call. Not a bad call. Opium says, N'Keal Harry spiked the like button. No, don't do that. Gronk spiked the like button. Joe Mixon says, I have been the 69th like on the past 5 streams. Dude, this guy does it on purpose. Brady says, leave it at 69 or you're a peeb. Timothy says, will Mahomes play a full game? I think so, yeah. I actually think, the more that I've been hearing, I think Mahomes will be healthier than people think. I think if the Chiefs lose, the excuse of Mahomes wasn't healthy, while we're going to hear it, I don't think it's warranted. 2nd and 10, Packers inside their own 15-yard line at the 13. Adams in the slot again. They've put him in the slot a lot in this game. 2-minute warning. Rodgers throws underneath to Williams. Woof, big tackle by Ndamukong Suh trying to punch that ball out. That would have hurt. So 150 left. 3rd down and a medium situation for the Packers. They've been good in those situations. 3rd and medium, 3rd and 6. So 140 left. Rodgers looking to get some points before half. This is a huge 3rd down. Damn, Don's all in on the Bucs. Rich says, I'm predicting both championship games in a tie. Good luck with that, Rich. So Rodgers in the shotgun. 4 receivers. Will the Bucs send heat? They send 5. Rodgers throws. He's got a receiver. That's Allen Lazard. Breaks the first tackle and gets to the 40-yard line of Green Bay with 1 minute remaining in the first half. It feels like the Packers have been good at finding the vacancies of the Bucs defense, of their zone, when they do send 5. And I'm not a huge fan of the Bucs sending 5 right now. It feels like it's not getting there. If you're going to blitz, blitz. If you're not going to blitz, don't blitz. That's just my opinion. Here we go. 38 seconds left in the half. Rodgers sacked! Huge hit. Holy cannoli. Jason Pierre-Paul throws the hammer down, and I think the Packers took a time. Did they take a timeout here? 32 seconds left in the first half. Huge sack by Jason Pierre-Paul, man. That's the 3rd sack on Rodgers today. Pierre-Paul rushing from the interior that time. Very interesting. Nicholas says missed false start. JPP, sack. Great sack. That was a huge hit, man. Bucs are making Rodgers pay when he doesn't get rid of the ball. Bodo says, hello, just woke up, got good news. Hulu decided not to honor my live TV because I don't have home IP because I live in my truck, so not able to watch the game. That sucks. Bodo's unlucky, man. Well, at least you're here. 2nd and 18. Coach says JPP is a beast. Is that the 2nd sack for JPP? 2nd and 18 for Tampa. Rodgers throws down the field. It's intercepted. Rodgers makes a rare mistake. Sean Murphy bunting with another interception. He is the 5th player in NFL history to catch 1 interception in his first 3 playoff games. That is rare company. Rare company. Sean Murphy bunting, who picks it off on Allen Lazard, Turtle's favorite Buck, with the big play. Now that is going to enable the Bucs to potentially get in the field position for a field goal with about 25 seconds left. They still have all 3 timeouts, and they're at the 50-yard line. Huge. Huge. Aaron Rodgers does not make mistakes, but when he does, you need to You need to capitalize. Tom Brady, 1st and 10. Throws to the flat. It is caught. Leonard Fournette goes out of bounds. A gain of 6 with 22 seconds left in the first half. 2 timeouts left for Tampa Bay in the first half. Oh, Turtle hates Murphy Bunting now. I'm sorry. Your favorite player before the season. My bad. Turtle, you were a corner, right? I thought you liked corners. 2nd and 3. 2 timeouts for Tampa. Can Brady make a play? Brady. Incomplete to Mike Evans. Not enough separation there from Alexander. Not on time with his receiver is Tom Brady. Brady, you got to make him pay here. Bucs, you got to make him pay. You got to get a field goal here. At least an attempt. You got to get some points. Because Green Bay gets the ball after half. Rodgers looking at what happened there. Rodgers has 3 interceptions versus the Bucs and 3 interceptions versus the rest of the NFL this year. 18 seconds left in the first half. I should move the football, by the way. 3rd and 3. Huge 3rd and 3. Brady. Under pressure is going to throw it up. And it is dropped. It wouldn't really matter, but it was incomplete. But it was dropped by Redmond of the Packers, safety. So 13 seconds left in the half. 4th and 3 for the Bucs. Will they go for it or be conservative and punt? Brady was under pressure there. Preston Smith was able to get in the face of Tom. I'm surprised that they weren't able to get a first down there. Packers defense playing well. So it looks like the Bucs will play it conservative and they will punt, which is probably the right decision. Oh, wait. Brady is... What is he doing? He's got no... I'm confused. 2nd timeout for Tampa Bay. What are they going to do? Why'd they call a timeout? Is Brady heading back on the field? Wow. This is interesting. A dropped pick. I don't know if this is... This is a bold decision. Maybe they just try to get them to come off sides, but this is definitely bold. Fourth and 3 for Brady. Fournette, the back. Timeout called by Green Bay right as the snap was taken. So now Green Bay, they were lucky they got that timeout off because Brady already had the ball in his hands. I did not say that. I said that if the Saints won the Super Bowl, I'd eat my own shoes. And that did not happen. That was a good timeout by Green Bay. Get to see what they're looking at. 4th and 3, Cameron Brate's on the sidelines. Not sure, his coach just talked to him. I'm not sure what's that about. Maybe he's hurt, I'm not sure. 4th and 3, bunch to the left for Tom. Are they going to snap it here? He does. Brady throws complete. First down, Bucs. Timeout, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette has been dropping balls left and right, but he finally comes up with a huge catch. Leonard Fournette. Can't leave Rodgers time. Well, Rodgers doesn't have time now. Sorry. I mean, it was only 13 seconds. They would have had the ball at 10-yard line. The likeliness of them getting any points would have been... That was an extremely bold decision by Tampa Bay. Extremely bold. 6 seconds left in the first half. The Bucs have... I thought they had 1 timeout left. I guess not. So I don't know why. Are they going to call a Hail Mary here or try to get closer? I don't know why they went for it, honestly, after they had to call a timeout. Because they're not in range for a field goal right now. So we'll see if they can get in range. Brady, 8 seconds left in the half. Throws it deep. He's going to go! Scotty Miller, touchdown! touchdown! Scotty Miller, how do you let that happen? How did the Packers let that happen? That is the worst defense I've ever seen in my life. The Bucs, Miller time. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, who? Tom Brady. Scotty Miller time. He can scoot, said Julian Edelman yesterday. Scotty Miller, touchdown. He's come in clutch. No AB, no problem. Brady with pressure in his face. They burned Kevin King for a score with 1 second left in the first half. I've never seen it. Suckup is good on the extra point. That has to be the worst defense I've ever seen in that situation in my life. I mean, what are you doing? Bro. No, I'm serious, Jonathan. What in the fuck are you doing if you're the Packers there? They need 10 yards to get a field goal attempt, and they might miss the field goal. They allow single coverage on the Bucs' fastest player? Are you stupid? Like, that is terrible. What are you doing? Bro, I can't believe that. I'm cheering for the Bucs, and I am pissed. I don't even understand what the Packers are doing. That is a huge call by Bruce Arians. Good call, coach. Huge call. Arians has got his fair share of slack, but who's been the better coach through one half? Bruce Arians. 21-10 Bucs at halftime. We're not even 3 quarters. They're up 2 possessions, and Rodgers is going to have to come back to get to the Super Bowl. I don't know who's whispering to Brady on the sidelines there. So if you're the Bucs, just squib this. They do. It's a bouncer. And Lewis takes a knee. I'm not sure why. I would at least try to return it. But yeah, Kevin King has issues. But, I mean, Kevin King runs a 4.5, guys. Scotty Miller runs a 4.3. I know he's white, but he runs a 4.3. Guys, like, you can't have Kevin King on Scotty Miller. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sarah Fuller squib kick. Nice. Ben says, wow, this is stunning. I'm not stunned the Bucs are winning. I'm stunned the Bucs just scored on a 50-yard touchdown with like 5 seconds left. Bro, Nick is laughing. Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady, man. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? Clutch as any player in any sport ever. Bro, I know he's white, Bethel, but come on. You got to do your research. Rich says the media was definitely sleeping on the Bucs the first half. Should wake them up. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Packers, it's still a half to go, guys. Game's not over. Packers get the ball at half. If they score, they're good. They're in the game. Bodo says shower time, be right back. That's a good call, Bodo. I'm going to go take a piss. That's what I'm going to do. So, halftime, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that first half. The Packers will get the football when we resume. If you haven't already, make sure you do. Gronk, spike that like button. I'll come back in like 10 seconds. I'll be back in 10 seconds to talk about the first half. So, be right back. Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to go washroom break. It's a good game, man. It's exciting. I knew that was going to be a touchdown when I saw him get that. You saw it. Like, you saw it in the air. You're like, holy crap. Like, this guy's got a chance. In that situation, you rarely ever have a chance. Rarely ever. Okay, so the first half, let's take a look at some of the stats and break it down. So I think the difference in the game right now is just Tom Brady on third down and the Bucs receivers. That's the difference. I mean, Mike Evans has made plays. Chris Godwin has made plays. Scotty Miller made a huge play. Third down, the Bucs have been torching the Packers. Torching. Their run game hasn't even been as effective as I thought. That's the difference, guys, right now. That's the difference right now. Rodgers missed a touchdown to Adams. Pressure by the Bucs has been a factor, but not a huge factor. I mean, they do have sacks, but it's not like Rodgers has been like overwhelmed, right? It's been pretty even. Like, yeah, they got a good D line. They're gonna get pressure. They're gonna have sacks, but when you're Aaron fucking Rodgers, you got to do something. You got to overcome that. You got to make throws through pressure. And he hasn't. So he's made a couple nice throws. Rodgers, the one specifically on third down when he was backed into his own end zone. The throw to Scantling for the touchdown. They've had some nice play design on early downs that I've liked for Green Bay. Off play action, screens, things like that. I actually think the thing that I said in the preview was Green Bay is the better team on first and second down, or they need to be the better team. And they have been. I mean, they have been. But they're still losing by 11 points, which is absolutely unbelievable. If you would have told me the first and second down success, the early down success of Green Bay in the first half, I would have said Green Bay is going to win the game. But right now, it hasn't mattered because Tom Brady has just come through, and his receivers have come through, and his offensive line has come through. Yeah. I mean, man, I'm a little shocked. I'm not shocked Tampa's winning, but I'm shocked the way it's happened a little bit. Because, I mean, the Packers have ran the ball all right. It hasn't been horrible. They've ran the ball about as well as you can ask versus Tampa. They've had like 3 or 4 nice runs. They had a huge play for a touchdown that was really their only big play of the game. And yeah, like if you would have told me the way that the half played out just from some of the things that went right for Green Bay. They're stopping the run. They're running the ball. And they're down by 11. Like, it's just straight up Brady is just, like Jerkan said, Brady is just outplaying Rodgers. That's like really the difference. And the players around Brady are outplaying the players around Rodgers too, like in terms of the receivers, the playmakers. Adams has 3 catches. He needs to be more involved. He needs to make a play. He needs to score a touchdown. He needs to do something. Robert Tonyan needs to do something, make a catch, make a big play. And that's even with like 4 drops. Bucs have had like 4 drops. Godwin had a drop. Fournette had like 3 drops. Lenny says the Packers defense is selling. Well, we knew that was the weakest unit in this game. Point blank period. We knew that. A lot of people ignored it, but we knew that. Ben said, let's face it, Brady just makes plays and gets the best out of his teammates. That's true. They need to do it in the second half, though. The second half's huge. And these are both teams that feed off of momentum. So we'll see how that impacts the second half. If I'm Tampa, the one thing I cannot see is I cannot let that Valdez-Scantling play happen again. I can't let that happen twice. If I'm Tampa, it doesn't mean play soft, but I'm just not giving up that big play to any of the Packer receivers. I'm letting my 4 guys get there. JPP's having a game. Shaq's playing awesome. Vita Vea's been involved in the run game. And if I'm Green Bay, the way that you have to get back in this game is with Aaron Rodgers and him spreading the Bucs out and throwing the ball quick. You know that the Bucs don't want to give up that big play. So you need to make them pay. You need to hit them underneath consistently. I lost my voice on that Miller play. I lost my voice last week, and it's kind of carried over the whole week. I thought I was over it, but it's carried over this whole week. And I just lost my voice 2 weeks in a row. I lost my voice in the Saints game last week. I'm not putting the jersey on. If they win, I'll put the jersey on, okay? If they win, I'll wear the Brady jersey for the entire game in the Chiefs game. How about that? Brian says the bomb is an example on why I wasn't concerned about AB being gone. Brady has more success with Miller in the deep ball than forcing to AB. Yes. Brian, what I was concerned about was, you know that play where Miller got stopped 4 yards short when he couldn't break that tackle? That's what I was concerned about, because I was concerned that if it was snowing, they would need AB in the quick game. But because it's not snowing and it's sunny, it's opened up the deep ball for the Bucs offense. So Scotty Miller is a better deep ball receiver at this point than AB. I agree. Coach says, nice jersey. Yeah, nice jersey, Coach. Hector says that play reminded me of the Raiders versus Jets. A little. Bethel says the Chiefs game. Yes, sir. Steven says, I'm on Green Bay full game, but pretty nervous about it. How do you see the second half going? Bucs D looks like the difference, but the refs aren't helping Green Bay. I have not seen a ref make a bad call yet. So I'm not going to blame the refs either way. The only one that I think was close was, you can't call it on the interception. They hit Brady late. That wasn't called. Otherwise, I don't really remember a play that the refs ruined. But what was I going to say? So for the second half, I think the difference will be the protection of Aaron Rodgers. If the Bucs can rush for and get to Rodgers, the game's over. If Rodgers has time, they have a chance to come back. But you're hoping that your defense can make stops. And if I'm the Bucs offense, I'm continuing to press the issue. I'm playing the same. I'm not just going to simply run the ball. I'm trying to put up 40 on these guys. That's what I'm trying to do if I'm the Bucs. Because you might need it, okay? So the way I see the second half going, if I had to predict, which I don't really want to because I don't want to jinx anything, but I would just say that's what determines the game. And if the Bucs can get a little bit of a run game going, that also is a huge factor. Because the Bucs haven't really been able to run the ball at all outside of the Fournette run. Most of their success has come through the air and on third down and off play action. Those are the things that have worked for them. And if they do that in the second half, this drive is huge. This first drive is absolutely huge for Green Bay. And I think if Green Bay is going to come back, I think they need to score on this drive. Because that sounds easy to say, but specifically with Green Bay, who don't come back a lot in games, they need to score on this drive. They need to. Because you lost to this team, 38-10 the first time you played. Now you're at half 21-10. And if you don't score that first drive, it's going to take the wind out of the sails. Nicholas says, Mitch, I could either get my preseason Super Bowl right or have a Super Bowl in which I have both teams missing the playoffs. That's hilarious. Don says 1977 equals snake, 1988 equals the pig. Years? Ben says Green Bay can make a comeback. Bucs will have to keep scoring. Rich says the same thing happened against the Packers when they played the Giants in 2011. Really? Yeah, that's right. Wasn't that the Hail Mary game by Eli? I think you're right. That's just bad coaching. You can't let that happen. You can blame Kevin King all you want as Ryan Suckup kicks a touchback. You can blame Kevin King all you want, bro. You can't let that happen. You simply can't let that happen if you're the coach. If they got a field goal attempt, let them get the field goal attempt. All right, here we go. Start of the second half. Aaron Rodgers, 1st and 10 at the 25. His own 25. Bucs. Got the big boys out there. Rodgers to pass. Rodgers got time. He gets hit as he throws, but he completes it to Aaron Jones. Jones breaks the first tackle, can't break the second. That's a gain of 4. Hits on Rodgers are big for the Bucs in this half. They need to get pressure. Aaron Andrews says that was all Tom Brady. Durkant says Undisputed will be fun. Either way, whatever happens here in the second half, Undisputed will be a must-watch. As well as the bottom line. Must-watch. 2nd and 5. Second play of the second half. 2 safeties deep for Tampa. Blitz is on for Aaron and a drop by Aaron Jones. So this time one of Rodgers' running backs drops the ball. 3rd and 5. 14 minutes left in the third quarter. 21-10. Packer ball. James, he looks awesome, man. He looks awesome. Hopefully he can finish this off. Rodgers in 5 wide. Jones in a stack to the right side. Adams with him there. Rodgers, 4-man rush, pushing the pocket back. He's got an underneath player. Fumble! Fumble! Bucs defense, Devin White breaks the tackle. And they were telling him to get down. A Buck literally tackled Devin White. Devin White, baby. Let's go. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Whitehead. White picks it up. That's my defense. Let's go. I told you about these guys before the year. Nobody believed me, but it's okay. Aaron Jones, fumble. And the Bucs get it. With ability to capitalize here. 1st and goal. These boys are just playmakers, man. These guys are just fucking playmakers. They just make plays. Like everyone coming in this game, you got turnovers by the Saints. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Sometimes the defense just makes plays. Sometimes dude, the Ravens with Ray Lewis just made plays. Okay? The Steelers made plays. Sometimes it's not about the offense. Sometimes a defense just makes plays. That was a play. Game's not over yet, but man, that is a huge play, bro. Huge play. I'm talking that is a huge play. The momentum of the building just went like, holy crap. Hector, I'm putting on the jersey if the Bucs win during the Chiefs and Bills game. James says, let's go. Durkant says Devin White, Club Durkant member. Gronk spiked the like button, guys. If you're enjoying the game, the commentary. Let's go. It's a lot like week 6 right now. Rich says that 12 jersey's calling your name. Why does everyone want me to wear the jersey right now? Guys, stop. Joshua says the worst thing for the Packers is that the second quarter has already ended. What does that even mean? Yusuf says Devin White might be my way to early pick for Defensive Player of the Year next year. That was a great play by Whitehead, guys, though. Whitehead, man. That guy's underrated as hell. He hits hard. He caused that. I will wear the jersey and the helmet. I don't even know if my head would fit in that helmet, to be honest. Jones is hurt now, so that's not good for Green Bay. The Bucs need to score a touchdown here. They're at the 8-yard line. Brady, play action. Wide open receiver. Touchdown, Cameron Brate. I got a pretty big head. It's not going to fit, bro. T, because my voice. I already lost my voice in the first game. That was a beauty play. I love it. Byron Leftwich, baby. Byron Leftwich. 27-10. Extra point is good. Suck up is good again. 21-10. I didn't even have to change the football. 13:54 left. Jones did fumble earlier in the game. Remember, I said that could have been a touchdown, but Tanyan jumped on it. That time there was no one around to corral it. Whitehead's forced 2 fumbles in this game. Rico says, let's go Bucks. Hey, that was 33 on 33 crime. 33 on 33 crime. You lost your fights watching the... you lost your fights. You lost your voice watching the fights. Really? Which fight? McGregor? All right. Bucks need to finish strong. Bucks need to finish strong. Pressure Aaron. $13:54 left in the third quarter. Brady had to barely break a sweat there for a touchdown to Cameron Brate. Where's Ultra at? I want Ultra in the chat. Where is he at? Hector says, Mitch, I told you, Bills versus Patriots. Once Brady leaves, Bills rise, and now Bills might finally go to the Super Bowl, and once again, the kryptonite Brady will stand in the way. Bro, that would be heartbreaking. Pitch to Williams. He's got some room, but another huge hit. That's again Whitehead, just making plays, flying around. Oh my God, look at this hit. Oh, now he's hurt. That's not good. Hopefully his shoulder's okay. That's not good. They're already down Antoine Winfield Jr. That's not good. 2nd and 4 for Rodgers. Toss inside, and that goes nowhere. I don't know why they're running the ball. 13 minutes left. Third down. Jennifer, I'm surprised. Why are you such a big Bucks fan here? So, Durcan, are you sticking with the Bills today? 3rd and 3 for the Pack. Throw to Adams. It's complete to the 43-yard line. Coverage by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Good coverage, but better throw. You just got to force the Packers to keep making those tight window throws. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. 12 minutes left in the third quarter. You can't, kind of has to. I saw the Chiefs pretty much have their whole team healthy right now. So, is Gabriel Davis playing? 4-man rush. Rodgers throws. It's complete. That's Valdez-Scantling into a Bucs territory. Andrew Adams, the backup safety, was there to make the tackle. They got to get Whitehead back out there. I think that was covered too. Nice throw, nice catch. Can Green Bay score here? That's absolutely crucial to getting back in this game. They need a touchdown. Can the Bucs create enough pressure? 3 receivers to the left. Blitz is on. Throw to the flat. That is St. Brown. I don't know if he got the first or if he was a yard short, but it was close. 11 minutes left in the third. Yusuf says Packers need a touchdown. Agree. Davis questionable. Rodgers has just got to throw every play. I agree. They need to throw every play. First and 10. Rodgers, 3 receivers to the right. Pushing the pocket back. Rodgers having to escape. He's looking. He's throwing down the field to the end zone, and it's out of bounds. Good coverage by the Bucs there, and good push to force Rodgers out of the pocket. Second and 10. 10:23 left in the third. Second and 10. Under pressure is Rodgers. He throws. He completes for a first down. It's Allen Lazard. He's tackled at the 8-yard line. Great play by Rodgers to extend it there. That was huge because he would have been sacked. Sue got pressure. Vea was tripped up by Lindsley there. It looked like he beat Lindsley, but he couldn't, not quick enough there to get to Rodgers. Can't let a guy like that step up. First and goal. 2 receivers to the left. 2 tight ends to the right for Green Bay. Crossing routes. Touchdown Green Bay. That is Robert Tonyan. So the Packers get on the board. Huge, huge drive for them. They needed that badly. So 28-16 now. And the extra point is going to come here. They leave that vacancy wide open was Tonyan. David had to bite on the crosser, and there was no one to take Tonyan. Yeah, there was 2 defenders around him, but nobody took him. Extra point from Crosby is good. I mean, Steven, he has to at this point. Green Bay's not giving up. That's good to see. Is Whitehead out? I don't know. He was on that drive. They might be down both their safeties, but we'll see if Whitehead's okay. Jonathan says, I like the effort. This is another big drive by Tampa. You just got to keep scoring points. Take that time off the clock, score points. Green Bay's not going to give up, especially in their building. Don says 8 more points and I'm collecting my money on an over. James says, great game. We are fortunate to see these two champs QBing. Yes. First time ever in playoff history, Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. I thought we'd see it in a Super Bowl in 2014 or in 2010 or in 2016. We never got the chance. John says Green Bay is cheating. Rico says move the ball to the Bucs side. Not yet. They got to get the ball first. I will, though. Whitehead's out? Really? For the game? Is this similar to last year's NFC Championship? Not really. Yeah, he is out. Wow, that sucks. That's huge, man. Hey, if Green Bay is going to come back, it's fortunate that the Tampa has both their safeties hurt, because safeties are huge to preventing leads, as you know. I wonder if they line up a corner there. 9:28 left in the third. Or maybe they'll play more one safety high, potentially. Jennifer says Aaron doesn't talk to his mom. That's why I like the Buccaneers. Nice. Here's a return from Mickens, who got back to the 24-yard line. Oh, screen's kind of glitching. Opium loves it when I'm on my phone. I was checking the Twitter to see if Whitehead was out. That sucks. I like him a lot. I think he's super underrated. Frank says it ain't over yet. Jonathan says my Bucs need at least a field goal here. 1st and 10 for Tampa. Put the football over there now. At the 24. Brady handoff and a decent run. 4 yards. That's playoff Lenny. 2nd down and medium. I don't know why my lights are flickering like that. That's annoying. Second and 5, 8:50 left in the third. Handoff again to Leonard Fournette. He breaks the tackle of Kenny Clark. He high steps a little, and he gets the first down. Alexander with the tackle. I love it when corners celebrate when they get a playmate on them. Gotta love it. Gotta love the cornerback confidence. That was actually Chris Godwin, who was trying to block 325-pound Kenny Clark. That was interesting. He got in the way enough for Fournette to get away. That was a big block. First and 10, Tampa. Play action for Brady. Brady's going deep. He's got Godwin. That's interference, ref. Oh, I don't know. He hit him early there. He hit him early. Is that not interference? No call by the ref there. Interesting. What do you guys think? I thought that was interference. Second and 10, 8 minutes left in the third, and we have Lancaster, defensive lineman for the Packers, down on the field. They're already, I think, light in this game on defensive linemen. I think Kingsley is one of their D linemen. He's out for the game. He didn't play. That's a factor when you're losing because you need those big guys to stop the run. Yeah, see, I thought it looked like PI, but you know, some go your way, some don't. 8 minutes left in third. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't want to call penalties if they don't have to, Jonathan. I think anything close is basically not being called. Second and 10 at the 38. Their own 38 for Tampa. They are in 5 wide here for Brady. Tyler Johnson in motion. Brady takes the snap. Brady going down the field. And that's intercepted by Adrian. I think that's Adrian Amos. Or no, Jones. My bad. So intercepted by Jones, and the Packers will get a little bit of momentum there. Looking for Mike Evans. Oh, no, that was Amos. I thought that was Amos. That was Amos. Good play by Amos. Not sure really what Brady saw there, but he throws the pick. So we'll see the replay. So the Packers will get the ball back with a chance to make this a one-score game. I haven't seen the Godzilla Kong trailer, but you got to cheer for Kong because he's the underdog. Bucs D needs to get this momentum back on this drive. Kind of curious why the Bucs play call there. But commercial time. Guys, let's try to get to 100 likes. Gronk spiked that like button. We're at 93 likes. 90 viewers right now. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you do give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's the first interception on the road for Tom Brady since September 13th. Wow. Was it second or third? I think it was second. Jair wasn't the one who picked it off. But yeah, obviously, he's a great player. Was it second or first down? I think it was second. Blaine Gabbert handing Brady the tablet. Is that a false start or offside? I guess it was offside. Rodgers going deep, and it's incomplete. And now they're going to call interference for no reason, because that wasn't interference, but they're going to call it. Let's see. That was a bad call. If they call interference on that, that's a bad call, because he hit him like it's directly when he was going to catch the ball. Yeah. Okay, they didn't call the pass interference. Good, because that was not a pass interference. 1st and 10 offside, though, on Sue. Early jump. Rodgers is the expert at that. Yeah, I don't know how that would be interference. Adams was open, though. Adams was open. 1st and 5. Sue went offside. 7:49 left in the third. Can the Bucs defense make another play? Toss to the left or the right. I'm terrible with directions. And that's 3 yards by Williams. Packers still trying to run it a little bit, keep the defense honest. Looked like the Bucs read that very well, but they just weren't able to get that for a loss, but still 3 yards. Brady had a guy on the in route. Yeah, that was just a bad pass by Brady. What a bad decision more so than a bad pass, but 2nd and 3. Quick play to Davante Adams for a 1st down. That's a 4-yard gain. Whitehead is out with a shoulder injury, which is what I expected. I think he has like a torn rotator cuff or probably a popped out shoulder or something. 1st and 10. Rodgers throws to the flat. It's complete. That's A.J. Dillon who breaks the first tackle and gets the 1st down. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Another 1st down for Green Bay. Throwing it quick. Delayed blitz by Sean Murphy Bunting, and Rodgers sees that and throws to where the blitz was coming from. Dillon almost dropped it. 1st and 10, 6 minutes left in the third. Oh, Packers have the ball. Looks like 2 tight ends for the Packers. Rodgers handoff up the middle, and that is stopped. Oh, but a good surge by A.J. Dillon to still get really good yards. That's a gain of 5 after keeping his legs moving, those big tree trunks of his. I don't know why my lights keep doing that. It's so annoying, man. That's an old school run by Dillon. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is officially active, by the way, if anyone was curious. 2nd and 4. Rodgers in Tampa territory. Play action. There's a man coming. He throws to the flat. He completes to Tonyan. That is another 1st down for the Packers. 5 minutes remaining in the third. He was looking down the field for Allen Lazard. Wasn't quite there. There's pressure in his face. Had to deliver it underneath, but they get the 1st down regardless. And that's where we might see the Packers able to thrive on offense, right? No Whitehead. 1st and 10. Sammy Watkins and Le'Veon Bell are both out for the Chiefs. I think Watkins is a pretty big no-go. Play action. Rodgers throws to the flat once again. Tackled Mercedes Lewis for a gain of 7. Jonathan says, I hope the Packers score so we have at least a good game. Jennifer says, I would be a good running back. Connor says, Dylan is a strong boy. Bethel says, CEH torched Buffalo in week 6. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. Tony says, I'm very biased on this game. Second and 4. Handoff again to Dylan. Dylan he's not able to run anyone over that time. Gets a gain of 2. Devin White and Adams there to make the stop. Clock is running. Three minutes left in the third. Finish that T. Is this game similar to last year? I think you asked that question already, but I don't think it's really similar to last year. It's quite different, actually. 5 for 8 on third down for Green Bay. This is third down, by the way. 3rd and 2. Rodgers throws out of the backfield to Jamal Williams, who I don't know if he stays in bounds or not. I guess they're saying he didn't, but he got the first down. Just Rodgers saw it, nobody covering him in the flat. He quickly threw it. Levante David trying to, and safety so far have been an issue for Tampa. Or at least lately, the last 2 drives. Adams wasn't in position. He was supposed to be covering Williams there, and he wasn't. The flats are wide open. Yes, flats are wide open. 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third. Rodgers under center at the 13-yard line of the Bucs. Handoff again for Williams, and that goes nowhere. It feels like if the Packer running back isn't making a fantastic run, they're really not running anywhere. 2nd and 9 coming up in the red zone. Bucs up 28-17 with a minute 50 left in the third. 2nd and 9. Five wide for Rodgers. Quick throw for Rodgers. Ooh! Nice hit by, another penalty. Carlton Davis, I don't know if that was helmet to helmet on Adams there. That would be what they're calling. I need to see the replay. Okay, I can see that. So 1st down Green Bay with the flag. Again, that's such a, like the Daniel Sorensen one last week. It's such a hard position to be in as a defender. So 1st down, Green Bay. The helmet-to-helmet hit on Adams. 1st and goal, Green Bay. 1:30 left in the third. Could we have a 1-score game going into the fourth quarter? 1st and goal. At the 2. So that takes it from like the 8 or 9 yard line to like the 2 or 3 yard line. Adams in motion. Just like last week. They don't snap it though. They hand it off. Williams is stuffed at the line. 2nd and goal. Yeah, that was a good penalty. A good call. Guys, we're at 99 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. 50 seconds left in the quarter. 30 seconds. Rodgers under center again. 2 receivers. Rodgers throws it out of bounds. They were looking for a fake motion and comeback by Adams. He motioned in and then out, and that was great defense by Tampa to stop that. Great defense. Very good job by Carlton Davis there. So 3rd and goal. This is a big 3rd and goal. You would expect them to go for it if they don't get it too. 3rd and goal. Another 4 receivers, Tanyan, 3 receivers and Tanyan. In the shotgun is Green Bay. Bucs are blitzing. Throw is Adams and touchdown Green Bay. So Adams able to defeat the press at the line of scrimmage from Carlton Davis and score on that play. Bowles sent the house. It didn't work. I'm surprised he did that. I don't think he should have, but who am I to say that after they score a touchdown? So I don't know, man. I wouldn't send blitzes on the 2-yard line. But this is going to be, they're going to go for 2. Interesting. So 28-23. I'll give you the score update after this 2-point attempt. Mercedes Lewis motions from left to inside. Rodgers rolling out to the right, looking for a receiver. And his receiver drops the ball. It looked like he had no one open initially. He found St. Brown in the end zone, but he just dropped it. So 28-23. Can the Bucs respond here? Another touchdown by Tampa Bay would be very difficult to overcome by Green Bay. But if Green Bay's defense can hold them, then we got something for Green Bay to come back potentially. I don't know how you drop that. I mean, I guess it's cold. I don't know. I don't know. Got to catch that in the playoffs, man. That would have made it a field goal game, but instead it's a 5-point game. Bodo says that didn't take long for the comeback. Yeah, basically one stop by the defense, and they got 2 touchdowns. Since the Bucs lost Whitehead, their defense hasn't been as good. Jennifer says, just call your mom, Aaron. No, we got one more quarter to play, guys. One more quarter to play. Maybe. I don't know, Ben. I don't know what else to say. Big drive for Tampa coming up. That could be big. That could be. Could be. Never know. We got about a minute left in the 3rd quarter. What do we think? We think Green Bay's going to come back, or do we think Tampa's going to hold on? Whitehead hit somebody and hurt his shoulder. I think he probably separated his shoulder. He's out, though. Thanks for the 100 likes, guys. 4th quarter coming up. I don't know, John. It's like a confidence stress level. I don't know. This is a big drive. A field goal would put the Bucs ahead 8, right? And a touchdown would put them ahead 12 or 13, depending on their decision. Probably just 12. But they're up 5 now. That was a 7-minute, 30-second drive by Green Bay to get the game within 1 score. So 28-23. Tampa's going to take over here. Mickens is going to return. He's going to have a good return to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. Out of bounds at near the 45-yard line. Mickens has had a really good game returning the ball for Tampa Bay. That's been a factor because the Packers, their kickoff guy, has not been able to put it in the end zone. So Tampa has won that battle thus far. And good field position to start this drive for Tom Brady and the Bucs. Bethel says Packers will come back. Opium says Tampa. All right. First down, handoff to Ronald Jones, and that's just a yard on the play. So that's going to end the third quarter. Kenny Clark talking. End of quarter number 3, 28-23 Tampa. I'll be right back. Enjoy the quarter break. Think about things, all right? Think about things. All right, here we go. Second down and 9 coming up. Fourth quarter. What's up, Parker? Bodo says, I jumped into another stream. I'm a mod in. There was 14K views. I spent 100% of the time blocking people. All right, 2nd and 8 for Brady and the Bucs. At the 47 of their own side of the field. Brady goes down the field again. Mike Evans off his hands. Incomplete. So another 3rd and long for Tampa. Man, they got to have some better plays on 1st and 2nd down. That one was close. He could have had a touchdown. I think if Brady would have thrown that a little further, Mike Evans might have ran onto that for a touchdown. But he nearly got it regardless. Just off the hands. All right, big 3rd and 8. Tyler Johnson on the field. Brady throws and completes. That's the Rook, Tyler Johnson. What a catch. That's an impressive catch. Brady threw a laser beam. Wow, what a catch by Tyler Johnson, man. What a catch. This kid makes catches, man. So now in Packer territory is Tampa Bay at the 38-yard line. Brady under center. Looks like a 3 tight end set. Godwin the lone receiver. Handoff. And Fournette breaks a tackle. Fournette tries to spin away from another, but picks up a solid gain of 4 or 5. That was a dart sports today, for sure. Evan's looking like St. Brown says, come on. 2nd and 5. The key is score, but take up time if you're Tampa. They've only had 9 plays in this half. Parker says hi. What's up, Parker? Rich says Fournette's dancing. And Barnes has been hurt twice in this game. He comes out again. Seems to be dealing with something. That sucks, man. In a playoff game to be dealing with an injury that's like nagging on you. You're trying to play, but it's just really hard. That's a tough spot. 2nd and 5. 13 minutes and 40 seconds left. Pay attention to, now the Packers are really like, I don't know what they're doing. They need to, I think that's a flag, isn't that? I don't think they had 11 players on the field. Didn't they have, okay, thank you. I was like, they had like 15 players on the field. There's definitely a flag on Green Bay. So that should be an automatic first down for Tampa. That's something that you can't afford is the substitution errors. You rarely see that in a playoff game because usually when you're in the playoffs, you're good at substitutions. Like you don't mess around. But yeah, there's definitely a flag. LaFleur's not happy about it, but it's a flag. So it should be first down. 1st and 10. I think Tampa needs to milk this clock, but like Bodo says, you kind of got to find a happy balance. Maybe hurry up to the line and kill it. 1st and 10 for Brady. But most importantly, score points. That's most important. Brady from shotgun throws to the flat, and it's complete to Fournette, but that goes backwards. It's -2. Good play by Kirksey, the linebacker. Fournette and him chatting it up after the play. A lot of these short, quick game stuff that the Bucs have done hasn't really been working too effectively. Second and 11 for Tampa. 2 receivers to the left in a stack, 1 to the right. Brady takes the snap. Brady pumps. Brady throws. He's got a guy, but it's intercepted off the hands of Mike Evans. That's Alexander at the 10, at the 15, at the 20. And he goes down at the 19-yard line. That is a backbreak. That hurts if you're Tampa. Evans just off the hands of Mike Evans into the hands of Jair Alexander. He was open too. You got to catch that, man. You got to catch that, Evans. I get it's a little high, but you got to catch that. Did he knee it there? Yeah, Evans has got to catch that. You can't. That would have been a touchdown maybe. Or not a touchdown, but they probably would have scored a touchdown. That's a huge swing. Huge swing. Now Tampa's kind of on the ropes. They're kind of in trouble now. We'll see if the Bucs defense can come through. Come on, Jonathan. The ball went right into his hands, bro. He wasn't even in coverage on that play. He just was sitting back. That was more of a unlucky play for the offense. That was unlucky. Beach Boss says WTF. Jonathan says let's go. Yusuf says Chari didn't do anything. Bodo says, game over. Green Bay wins. Everyone going to blow Rodgers for 2 weeks. I'm going to be sick. Random Dude says, Tampa deserves that after the Kevin King was an idiot. Rich says, Packers are moving the ball too. Brady didn't do... What was wrong with the pass? Jonathan says, bad throw by Brady. Kind of lucky, though. I think it's more on Evans. I think he's got to get that. I mean, it was a little high, but... Bro, it's the playoffs. You got to make a play on the ball. Pressure's on the Bucs D to make a stand. Aaron says, Brady is going to win this game. I'm not a Brady fan, but he's going to win it, to be honest. Durkant says, laugh my ass off. Beach says, hit him in the flipping hands. All right, here we go. Rodgers has got his chance. He's got his chance. See if he can do it. See if he can come back. Can the Bucs get home? Can they get some pressure? First and 10 for Green Bay at their own, 15, I think. 19. Rodgers, play action. Pressure on Rodgers. Oh, the ball was tipped and incomplete. That was nearly a strip. And the Bucs pick it up just in case it's a fumble. I don't think it was a fumble, but they could review it. Now, Evans beat his guy. Sure, it was a little high, but I don't know. I think he's got to catch that. Miller was open for a touchdown, too, against Alexander. Second and 10. Oh, they didn't even review that play to see if it was a fumble. Interesting. Second and 10. Rodgers quick snaps, looking to the flat. He throws to the flat. That's Jamal Williams. They're trying to strip it from him, but he's wrapped up for a gain of 4 or 5. Again, Rodgers goes to the flats. He's been going to the flats all second half. 3rd down and 5. 11 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Bodo says blitz every play. Third and 5. Bucs get pressure! Huge sack! That's again Shaq Barrett. And now the Packers will be forced to punt. So that's a huge stop by Tampa, man. Huge. Forcing 4th down punt here. After an interception, Mike Evans off the hands. Brady and him looked like they were going to go in for a score. And now Shaq Barrett with a sack. Wow. Rodgers had nowhere to step up. Vita Vea was in his face. And now the Packers will be forced to punt. Their punter is at their own 1-yard line. So this is a key punt for Scott here. The punt is up. Solid punt. There's going to be a chance to return. Mickens at the 40. Mickens wrapped up at near the Tampa Bay 40-yard line. 9-yard return, and Tampa will take over when we come back from commercial. 28-23 Tampa Bay, 10:39 left in the game. Great game. This has been a very good game. Very good game so far. So Tampa has the football. Yeah, there's still 11 minutes left, Bodo. There's about 10, 11 minutes left. Do you ever go to this? No, I've never been. I don't think I've ever been. Why? Yusuf says, play all the playoff games away, but the Super Bowl at home. It would even it out. Samuel says, who would the Chiefs rather face? Oh, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. I think both. Either way, it would be a tough game. Coach says, need a long drive. Man, they had the long drive. They had a touchdown drive, and they threw it to the other team. So the Packers, 28-23, Tampa. I think the turnovers are even, 2-2, I think. Nah, Bodo. This has been a longer game, I guess, sort of. Can Tom help put this game away? A long 5-6 minute touchdown drive would put the game away. Yusuf says it ends 31-23 Tampa. Jamil Stone says, I'm literally in shock that Aaron had everything handed to him this season, and it's looking like the next score will end this beautiful season. Wow, the media is going to have a field day with this one. Hey, don't rule it out yet, man. The game's not over yet. Beach says, up 5, we just need a field goal. Well, no, because that leaves the door open. 8 points leaves the door open. Carlos says that the Bucs have to score on this drive. Sports Today says another touchdown for the Bucs. End the game. Come on. I don't know who that guy is freaking out on the sidelines. So Tampa starts with the ball at their own 38. First down, handoff to Ronald Jones, and that's a gain of 2. Bucs predictably going with a lot of first down runs that have been mostly ineffective and inefficient. They need to break one of those. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. The Packers have won the time of possession by over 12 minutes. A lot of the Packers' drives have been a lot of time taken up. 2nd and 8 for the Bucs. Brady looking, throwing, completing to Cameron Brate. He is 2 yards short of the first down marker, making it 3rd and 2. Probably about 9:20 left by the time Brady snaps this next ball. Will they run it here? Will they pass it? What will they do? 3rd and 2. Brady under center, bunch to the right. Brady putting Scotty Miller in motion. Brady dropping back. There's a blitz, and Brady's going deep. He's got a guy! And it's intercepted again by Alexander. That was just a bad pass by Brady. So again, the Packers defense makes the Bucs pay immediate pressure. Nobody picks it up. And Alexander reacted to the ball. It looked like Evans was going. He beat Alexander, it looked like. Yeah, nobody blocked 20... Who was that? Sullivan? Nobody blocked the corner blitz, and Brady had a guy right in his face, so he was forced to throw the ball deep. And intercepted by great play by Alexander to intercept it. But that's just bad offense by the Bucs. They're giving the Packers all these opportunities to make something happen here. That's a good call by Mike Pettin. I agree with Troy Aikman on that one. That's a good call by Mike Pettin. Can Aaron Rodgers capitalize on the mistakes of the Bucs here? 3 interceptions in the second half by Tom Brady. 3 interceptions. Their defense has played well enough for them to get back in this game. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. 5 wide. There's blitz, and Rodgers goes down. So all of a sudden, the defenses are making plays. That's Shaq Barrett again with a great pass rush. This game is weird as fuck. What is going on here? Rodgers sacked by Shaq Barrett. I'm surprised the Bucs didn't run on that third down. I think Evans was going to be open, but Brady had no time. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers to the right. 2 deep. 2nd and 11. Rodgers going deep. He's got, it looked like he might have had his receiver, but not quite. Valdez-Scantling just barely off with Jamel Dean in coverage. 3rd and long for Aaron Rodgers here. 8:26 left in the game. Brady looking at the tape, confused. What happened? 3rd and 11. Rodgers takes the snap. 5-man rush. Rodgers has got time. Throws. It's incomplete. Great coverage by Sean Murphy-Bunting and no flags. Rodgers wants one. No late flags. Sean Murphy-Bunting and Lazard very physical. That was mostly no contact at the point of the throw. Maybe 5 yards or less. I like how Adams dove out of the way too, so he didn't hit him. He wasn't high. I was within 5 yards. Maybe you could call holding there. They haven't been calling much all day, so that's kind of like a debatable penalty. You could call that maybe kind of up to the ref. So punt, 4th and 11. Scott punting again. The Bucs have just given the ball back to Green Bay countless times. Can the Buccaneers go down Mickens? And he does at the 27. So good punt there by Scott. So this time the Bucs will start at just their 27-yard line. Brady will get the ball once again. But can the Buccaneers cash in? They need to make this drive count. You can't just keep giving the ball to Aaron Rodgers. You're playing with fire. You got to make something happen. Alexander with 2 interceptions. That was, I can't believe the Packers have gone, 3 and out 2 times in a row? Hey, thanks, Mark. I'm not sure if I already said thanks, but thank you. Elliot says, what's your Chiefs-Bills prediction? I predicted the Bills, but I said in my prediction, I really don't know. It's going to be a 1-score game either way. Yeah, I know, Jonathan. No flags, really. It's been a couple. That's it. Opium says at least take 3. Yeah. Got to credit Green Bay's defense, keeping them in the game. They've been moving the ball. The Bucs have moved the ball, but Green Bay has come through on the clutch plays to make something happen, or at least out of circumstance made them pay, right? Jennifer says, I don't think you are too far from here. You're north of Bellingham. I've been to Bellingham a few times. I'm in BC. Vancouver. Coach says play calling is terrible from the Bucs this quarter. Elliot says, what's your second favorite team? Tampa. My first favorite team is New England. Aboto says Tampa Bay needs to learn if you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burnt. I understand why they've been trying to throw the ball, but it's the way they're throwing the ball that's kind of annoying me. But the last play, I understood why he threw it because he had a guy right in his face. It was 3rd down, so it was like a punt. If it got intercepted, he was just giving Mike Evans a chance to make a play, and it was just off. I understand that one. The other one was just kind of unlucky. So, I mean, I would have preferred that they ran the ball on 3rd and 2 last drive, but you never know. You could get stuffed. 1st and 10. Motion from Godwin. Brady, handoff on 1st down again. And that's a gain of 3 for Ronald Jones. 2nd, about 7. So the last 7 attempts, 3 interceptions on the road. The previous 390, I think that says 92 or 93 attempts, 0 interceptions. It's hard to see because there's a light right in the way. It's like right in my eyes. So 2nd and 7, 7:40 left in the game. This is a huge drive for Tampa Bay. Ooh, high snap for the Bucs, but Brady corrals it. Brady throws. It's complete. There is Chris Godwin. Been quiet this half, but converts that 1st down. That's huge. 7:15 left in the game. Chris Godwin makes the linebacker pay there. And if you see that matchup, you got to go to it. Which sportsbook do you use to get the 13-point super teaser? It's called Sports Interaction. I'm not sure if you're in the States. I'm not sure if you can use it or not. You can check it out though. Sports Interaction. I think it's a Canadian site. That's why I use it. 1st and 10. Handoff Jones. He goes behind the line of scrimmage. That's -1 or 2. You'd like to see a little bit more variety in these play calls. I get it. You're up by 5. There's 6 minutes left. You want to burn the clock. I mean, maybe a screen pass or I don't know, get on the edge, something like these runs right up the middle are just not going anywhere. At most, they're going for 3 yards. 6:20 left in the game. Gronk is playing. AB is not playing. He's hurt. Motion from Scotty Miller and screen. Throw to Gronk. Gronk on 2nd and 11. Breaks it open to the 40, to the 35. Out of bounds at the 31. Rob Gronkowski. 1st down, Bucs. That's the first catch of the game, I think, for Gronk. So they fake it. They fake the handoff to Jones. That's what I'm talking about. Creative play calling. Fake it to Jones. Fake the throw to Scotty Miller that they did earlier, right? And then you throw it to Gronk on the opposite side. Great play call. Great play design. And that ends up being a huge gain. Ryan Jensen does a good job of not pushing the guy in the back. 1st and 10, 5:40 left in the game. At the 30-yard line of Green Bay is Tampa Bay. Brady, handoff. That's Ronald Jones up the middle for a gain of 1 or 2 yards. The clock is the enemy here. The clock is the enemy. Gronk, spike that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Yeah, I was happy that it was a screen pass. Second and 8 for Brady. Play action. Brady throws over the head of Godwin. He should have thrown that short. Bad throw by Tom, in my opinion. Playing it safe there, not trying to get it intercepted. 3rd and 8. I get it, but I thought he could have thrown it low and it would have had a chance for Godwin, but good protection. Yeah, just bad pass in my opinion. But again, it's an out route, right? You don't want to throw that pick. So 3rd and 8. What's up, Tyler's World? Yes, I'm doing the live stream. 3rd and 8 for the Bucs, and Brady just throws it at the ground. Chris Godwin. I don't know if there was a flag or a timeout. No? 4th and 8. Will they kick the field goal here? Bad snap again, by the way. Brady didn't want to risk the sack, says Aikman. I thought he could have completed that, but 46-yard attempt for Ryan Suckup. Suck up is good. Big kick. Big kick by Ryan Suckup. Not easy to do in Lambeau Field. 31-23, 8-point game. Can the Bucs defense come up huge here, or will Aaron Rodgers tie the game up? These lights are killing me, man. They keep flickering all over the place. But whatever. Bodo says the cool thing about Sports Interactive up there in Canada, they take beaver pelts and moose horns. I thought you were actually serious for a second, and then I read the whole thing, and I was like, no. Who do you think's winning the Bills and Chiefs game? I predicted the Bills, but again, like that one I wasn't really sure about. I could see Kansas City winning for sure. I think it's going to be a one-score game of regardless of who wins. Jennifer says, defense, hold. Pressure's on Aaron Rodgers. 4:42 left in the fourth quarter. All 3 timeouts for both teams. You think so, Yusuf? I thought it looked like he might have had room. I guess not. I'll trust you on that one. 4:42 left and a little squibber for Williams at the 10, at the 20. Williams takes it out to the 30, bounces off a tackler, goes down at the 34-yard line. Nice return by Jamal Williams to keep his balance and continue to run. Interesting kickoff there by, I think it's Suckup. Kind of bounced it. 31-23. What could you ask for between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady other than a shootout game with just enough defense to make it interesting, and Aaron Rodgers with a chance to tie the game, 8 points, 4:33 left, all 3 timeouts. I've been to an NFL game, yeah, few of them. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Green Bay starts out. Handoff. A.J. Dillon has got room. A.J. Dillon gains about 9. Good check to the run there. So Tampa sent a blitz off the right side, and Rodgers saw that and checked it to a run to the opposite side. And that was a smart play, but that does keep the clock moving. 4 minutes left. Caesar says, I think the Chiefs will go to the Super Bowl. 2nd and 1, Adams in the slot versus Carlton Davis. Rodgers going deep. He finds his guy, Valdez-Scantling, trying to strip the ball as Sean Murphy bunting, but he goes down at the 29 of Tampa Bay. Huge play, and you couldn't... For Tampa, you can't really afford that, man. You can't really afford that. They split the safeties there. Valdez-Scantling has had a few nice plays in this game. He's earned my respect in this game. Nice throw by Rodgers. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left for Green Bay. Looks like man. Rodgers going down the field. That's incomplete. Nowhere near the receiver. Valdez-Scantling again versus Jamel Dean that time. 3:07 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. Good coverage. 3 minutes left. 3:07 to be exact. 2nd and 10. 3 timeouts for both. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Rodgers. Caught by Adams, but he's actually falls down short of the 1st down marker. So it'll be 3rd and 2. The clock is running. He beats Davis on that. Actually shoved him in the face. I'm not sure if that wasn't a flag, but they didn't call it. They haven't called much. 2:40 left in the fourth. Oh, you think that was delay of game? 3rd and 1. They're calling it a 3rd and 1. 2:30 left in the fourth. Adams in motion. Rodgers takes the snap. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throwing. He's got a guy open. It's Adams. Adams breaks a tackle and goes out of bounds. So first down, Green Bay in position to tie this game up. 2:22 left in the fourth. First and goal. Great play by the Packers. Very good design to get Adams, into open space. Nobody really followed him. It was clearly zone coverage. Nobody in the void there. Surprising you leave Adams open on 3rd down. But the flat is again open. Yes, Opium. 3 to the right. 3 receivers to the right. Tonyan to the left. A.J. Dillon in the back. Aaron Rodgers. Hands up. Oh, play action. It's a throw, and it could have been intercepted if any of the Bucs players would have looked up. But whizzed by Lazard's head, and a bad, inaccurate pass by Aaron Rodgers makes it 2nd and goal. Man, this is freaking intense. I'm not sure what they were looking at here. Lazard ran a slant, and there was 2 guys to the inside. I think maybe Rodgers wanted him to head up field, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't really there. 5 wide here for Green Bay again. Rodgers. 4-man rush. Rodgers going to escape. Rodgers is going to throw. Rodgers incomplete. He had to stiff arm a defensive lineman and throw it, and it was incomplete. 3rd and goal. 2:15 left in the fourth quarter. The Packers' season potentially comes down to this drive. And there was Sue right in the face of Aaron Rodgers to make him deliver the ball not on time. Now my TV's glitching a little bit. 3rd and goal, 2:15. Rodgers has dropped back 52 times in this game. Rodgers, 4-man rush. Rodgers got a guy on him. Rodgers scrambling, throws, and it's incomplete. It looked like he might have had the opportunity to scramble into the end zone, but he decided to force it into double coverage to Davante Adams, and it's incomplete. The game comes down to this play if you're the Packers. White, a little tug on Adams there, just a little arm, and nice play by Edwards. Here it is. 4th, they're going to kick a field goal? What? Really? I guess they don't want to be down by 8 anymore. Crosby kicks it and it's good. So 31-26. That would give the Bucs the 5-point lead with 2:05 left. I have no idea why they didn't go for that. Are they going to onside kick it here? I'm sorry, Matt LaFleur, but unless this works out for you, bro, I don't know. That to me was stupid. We'll see, though. 31-26. So I'll update the score. We'll see what Green Bay does with this decision if they onside kick it. All 3 timeouts, yes. So you could get the ball back, I agree. But you got all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. That was almost holding by 71. Don't know how that wasn't called. 31-26. You got to watch out for the onside kick here. If you're Tampa, it looks like they are looking out for that. Crosby's probably going to kick it deep, though. He does. Mickens grabs it at the 10. Mickens slides at the 18-yard line. Doesn't take any chances. So 2:02 left. The Packers still have the 2-minute warning. Mickens, I think if he would have ran, it would have gotten to the 2-minute warning. So that might actually be a big play, but I understand why he didn't try to run it out. So if the Bucs get a first down, they're in very good position. If they do not, they'll give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. 2:02 left in the fourth. This is intense as it gets. You got 4 receivers on the field for Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski motions in. Packers expecting run here. Brady, play action. Brady throws. It's complete. That's Mike Evans. Mike Evans trying to fight for the first down. Gets near the first down. 2 yards to go. 2nd and 2. 2-minute warning now, guys. 2-minute warning. Green Bay still has 3 timeouts. 1:56 left in the game. Matt LaFleur said, we are putting the ball in the hands of our defense. Our defense needs to make a stop here for us to get the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure that was the right call, and history will judge him depending on what happens in this next 1 minute and 56 seconds. Will Tom Brady make him pay and convert for 2 first downs? I like the play call on first down, by the way. Because Green Bay is selling out for the run, especially on first down when you've ran the ball literally on 99% of the first downs in this game. So I like the play call. And I also, believe it or not, I like that Evans was down 1 yard short of the first down, because that gives them a 2nd and 1 where they got 2 chances to convert 1 yard, and then they got to force a timeout. So that to me is kind of big for Tampa. But we'll see what Green Bay does here. We'll see what Tampa does too. I'd expect a run on this next play. It's just a matter who can come up and make the play. Hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. It's been a fun game. Do you guys know when the Chiefs game is starting? Durkan says this game is great. Yes, sir. Do you guys know when the Chiefs game is starting? Is it starting like right after? 3:40, so it's about 30 minutes. So I got time to set up my stream. Good. I got time to set up and maybe take a little break. But remember, guys, I will be doing the stream for the Chiefs and the Bills after this game I think it starts at 6:40 Eastern, 3:40 Pacific time. So be here for that game. Bills, Chiefs, AFC Championship to determine who will play the NFC champion. Jonathan says Packers need a stop or a turnover. Slippy says 5:40 Central Time. Thanks for giving us also the Central Time. If you want Mountain Time, that is 4:40 Mountain Time. So we got all the time zones covered. I don't know about Hawaiian time. Isn't Hawaiian time like two hours? I think the Packers just went offside on purpose. Decline the penalty! Decline the penalty! Look at Brady. He's telling Arians to decline it. Oh, that's a smart play by the Packers, because I just talked about that. 2nd and 1 is a bad place to be in this situation. So I like that Green Bay did that, honestly. Yards don't really matter. It's more time. I'm surprised. I don't know if you're allowed to decline it, but I would have declined it. So 1st and 10 for Tampa. Brady under center. Godwin in motion. Brady, handoff again. Leonard Fournette is just in a crowd of people. And that's going to be a timeout for Green Bay. With 1:51 left, they got 2 remaining. So if the Bucs complete a pass or run the ball on 2nd down and 3rd down, and they stop them, Green Bay will have no timeouts and the ability to get the ball back with pretty good time. But if the Bucs convert a first down, the game is essentially over. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. 3 timeouts for Tampa and 2 for Green Bay. What do you do here? What do you do? Connor says you can't decline it. Really? In Madden, you can. 1:51 left. 3 to the right. Motion for Godwin. Handoff. Fournette. Gains a decent amount of yards. They're bad spot. That's like a yard short of where I thought he got to. Third down. Huge third down. Timeout taken by Green Bay. Oh, Sue tipped that pass to St. Brown. I didn't know that. Did anyone else know that? 3rd and 4 for Tampa. This is the game. I think you got to pass. Tampa Bay. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brady. Throws. That's interference. Interference! The Buccaneers are going to go to the Super Bowl. If this is interference, which I think it is, because Evans flew 5 yards, which maybe he acted a little bit there, or Johnson, sorry. Yeah, that's holding. That's for sure holding. You got to call that. That's like the Rams and Saints, almost. Tyler Johnson. No AB, no problem. So, that's basically the game. You can knee the ball now if you're Tampa. Yeah, I think he might have caught that. I think he probably would have caught that if he didn't get grabbed. I mean, if you're King, though, I'd probably do the same thing. Why are they even running the ball? Go down! Make them call the timeout. Knee the ball. Is there any time left if they don't? I guess 12 seconds? That's definitely holding. He was pulling his jersey off. But why did they run the ball there? What do you mean penalties against the Bucs? The refs rarely called anything all game, but when the game comes down to the last play and a guy holds, you have to call it. I'm sorry. I would have liked a better play on that. I would have liked a completion or a great defensive play. Why are they reviewing this? What are they reviewing? Why is there a review? Yeah, I know, coach. You got to go for it when you're down 8. That's just a bad decision. But, what are they reviewing? Can you even review this? Wait, did the Packers have 2 penalties on that play? There was 2 penalties on that play? They had too many men on the field? What are they? I'm confused. What are they reviewing? Ultra, they didn't hold. Ultras is making shit up now. Beach says, "Hey Mitch, we see who the dominant Bay is." Well, let's see what happens here. I don't know what the refs are gonna call, but that's clearly holding. I don't know what you're reviewing. I can't hear the game. So I think Durkant owes me money too. Let me see. So 2nd and 7, minute 34 left. 40 seconds plus 40 seconds would give them 14 seconds left for a Hail Mary, I think, right? So regardless of whether it was holding or not, they had 12 men on the field for the second time. So it would have been a conversion either way. So you can't blame the ref for calling holding because they got 12 men on the field. So I don't want to hear it, please. You got 3 picks. You couldn't come back. I'm sorry. Okay? I think we got to seriously consider what Matt LaFleur was thinking there. But let's finish this game off. 1st and 5. Fournette go down. Just knee it. The game's over if you just knee the ball. Oh my gosh. Second and 6. Can the Bucs finish this game off? I love how people are going to blame the refs. That's hilarious. All right, Fournette stuck in a pile of men. I don't know why they're not. Can someone please explain why they're not calling a quarterback kneel? And just call the timeout with 8 seconds left and kick and punt it out of the end zone. You got 5 seconds left in the game. You got to throw an 80-yard pass to score a touchdown. I don't know. I don't agree with the runs, but whatever. 48 seconds left. It's pretty amazing what the Bucs have done. Pretty amazing. Especially Brady. Okay, I would expect a knee it here. Or toss it. Okay, 3rd and 5. Godwin gets the first down and the game is over. The Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. You guys can hear the commentary. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady is going to his 10th Super Bowl. 10th Super Bowl. And they have won the NFC when nobody thought they would win except for me. They have won this game, and they will be advancing to Super Bowl 55 to play the winner of the Bills and the Chiefs. Congratulations to Tampa Bay. Congratulations to Tampa fans who have been with the team for a long time, who have seen a lot of bad years, have not had success since 2002. They were the better team in this game. They were the better defense, the better offense. Even when they gave them countless opportunities to try to win this game, they still won the game. And that speaks to being the better team, period, point blank, period. Green Bay, had a great season, but I don't you can blame it on the refs, whatever you want. You guys weren't the better team. You lost in week 6. You lost now at home. You had Aaron Rodgers at home the way you wanted it. It was cold, but you guys didn't make the plays when you needed to make it. Great season for Green Bay. Devontae Adams, spectacular year. Aaron Rodgers, MVP. He was amazing this year, but not amazing in this game. And Green Bay, I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys were the favorites. It sucks to lose, but you couldn't have really asked for more. You had 3 turnovers from Tom Brady, and you still lost the game. So I honestly don't know what to tell you. Tampa, congratulations. Green Bay, great season, but not quite good enough to get to the Super Bowl. The Bucs, 3 games in the playoffs on the road, beat Washington, beat the Saints, beat the Packers, and all in their building, advancing to the Super Bowl to play at home, to be the first team in the history of the NFL to play at home in their own stadium for the Super Bowl. Now we'll see who their opponent is. It was a good game, hard fought. I enjoyed it. Good offense, good defense. Pass rush was good, from both sides. I thought it was feisty, competitive, tough. I thought both defenses played pretty well. The Packers, not so much in the first half, but they gave their team an opportunity in the second half to come back, and the Bucs defense closed the door. You got to give the Bucs credit, regardless of if you think it was a bad call, which I don't know why you would, but if you think it was a bad call, or if you think LaFleur should have gone for it. Hey, the Bucs stopped you on 3 consecutive plays. It would have been a 4th and goal, long way to go. You would have had to convert that to tie the game up regardless. So the Bucs made the plays, the stops. They had the the fumble. They had the Sean Murphy bunting interception. And Alexander, 2 picks, gave the team a chance. I thought the Packers defense played admirably. I thought Aaron Rodgers put together some nice drives at the end of the game. But ultimately, the Bucs were just the better team. It's just that flat simple. And that's why they're advancing to the Super Bowl, guys. It was a good game. Bucs played through injuries too, man. They didn't have Antonio Brown. They didn't have Antoine Winfield Jr. They didn't have Jordan Whitehead in the second half, and they were still able to go out there and get the win. So congratulations to Tampa Bay. Congratulations to you Bucs fans. I'll talk about the game more on the bottom line. I'll discuss why I thought Tampa would win, and ultimately they are heading back home, I should say, to Tampa Bay to try to compete for Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl championship. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed, spike that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more NFL. It's Mitch. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys sticking around and being here. Peace.